Hello and welcome back to Matt Hayes' Tottenham Blog and to our final pre-season watch-along this year. And it's a big one. Arsenal are the visitors at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, again in a game in aid of the Mind Mental Health charity. And I'm delighted to say the gang is back together. I'm joined by David and Marcelo to bring you right through this game that hopefully Spurs will, of course, come out with a victory in. But Marcelo, first of all, it's been a while. How are you getting on, my friend?
I'm doing fantastic, Matty. Super excited to have the Three Musketeers back. Super excited just to, see us smash the scum. It's a full circle because we started this watching us smash Arsenal, and we're back watching us smash Arsenal. It's a full circle. It was meant to be.
It absolutely was. It's fantastic to have you back, Marcelo. And of course, Marcelo will be a mainstay on the watch-alongs all throughout the season as well. But the man who's always here, the man who always shows up, David Harris, the Irish Hotspur. How are you getting on today, David?
Yeah, lad, I'm all good. Look, it's Arsenal. I'm pumped. It's never a friendly when it comes to Arsenal. I want to kick 7 shades of crap out of them, to be honest with you. And let's go. Let's do it. Willian and Arsenal can't afford Willian can't afford Lautaro Martinez because Willian ate the budget. So it looks like he's on his way to Tottenham now as well. So it's all good.
Oh, I love it. We'll definitely be talking about that Lautaro Martinez news very, very shortly. But first of all, we will run through the lineups for this one. We're going to hide David there for a second because this is the Spurs lineup. We have Hugo Lloris making his first preseason start of the year so far. A back four of Reguilon, Dyer, Sanchez, and Tanganga. It is Højbjerg and Skip in the middle of park again with Bergwijn, Dele, Lucas playing behind Heung-min Son. Quite a large bench today with Pierluigi Galini, Alfie Whiteman, Doherty, Winks, Rodon, Sissoko, Lo Celso, Aurier, Davis, Carter Vickers, Imole, and I can't see the last few names there because they're covered. But there's a few more players to mention. I think Scarlett and Clark are there as well. Marcelo, come to you first. What are your thoughts on this wonderful lineup today?
The defense is obviously the main question. I think we got the firepower to hurt Arsenal. Their defense is just as shaky as ours. But with the addition of Ben White, maybe it could be a little bit better. But I think we'll hurt them. I think we can hurt them more than they can. Aubameyang and Lacazette has not looked very good this preseason. I think Son and Lucas are going to be the two big players for us this game.
I agree. Lucas has had a fantastic preseason so far, and Son is only getting started. David, what are your thoughts on that 11 for today?
Look, defense, the two centre backs, that's very, very worrying. Dyer and Sanchez, Moon Boots, GPS. Reguilon and Tanganga, I'm fairly comfortable with. When it comes to Højbjerg and Skip, look, I do think this potential has the potential to be a very good partnership. The only thing is Højbjerg was disappointing last week, but it was his first game back from the Euros, so I wouldn't read too much into that. I like Marcelo said, going forward, we should have more than enough, firepower to put these to absolutely ruin these. Send them into the season with no confidence whatsoever. Absolutely. And hopefully take the rest of Aubameyang's ridiculous hair as well.
I love it. We will run through the Arsenal lineup here really quickly. I've actually closed it down, but I'll get it there. It's definitely worse than ours. That's the main thing that I can say there. They start with Bernd Leno in goal. It is a back four of Hector Bellerin, Ben White, Pablo Mari, and Kieran Tierney. I'm actually not even sure what formation this is. They do play Sambi Lokonga, their new signing from Anderlecht, but Granit Xhaka, Nicola Pepe, Emile Smith-Rowe, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Alexander Lacazette. And on the bench, they have Runnerson, Hein, don't know who that is, Cedric, Maitland-Niles, Chambers, Kolasinac, Tavares, Elneny, Nelson, Saka, and Balogun. Marcelo, Aubameyang and Lacazette starting. It is a strong lineup that we're going with, but we're Spurs, right? We're going to beat them.
For me, that's not a strong lineup at all. I know it's the Arsenal main lineup, but that's not a strong lineup at all. That's not really a lineup that puts any fear in my heart. Obviously, I think their key player will be Lacazette. He always seems to be turning up for these North London derbies. He's always their main goal scorers in these. But really surprised that Saka isn't starting today, and I think that's a big plus for us because I think he's their best player. So, in my opinion, we got one of our best players starting for us and one of their best players on the bench. So, I think we'll win.
Fair enough. I think we win as well. Everyone, do put your score predictions in the live chat. We'll run through those very, very shortly. Just a quick update on Lautaro Martinez. As I see Ronan there saying in the live chat, Fabrizio Romano has said that Martinez to Inter Milan at the moment is non-transferable, But all the other reports from Goal, from Mockbell, from Jacobs, from everyone else is that Tottenham have already agreed this deal with Inter Milan. And the key thing that I just mentioned there is that 2 weeks ago, Romelu Lukaku was non-transferable to Inter Milan, and look at where he is now. So there is still hope that this deal can go ahead. But as Alistair Gold said in his report today, there is still a long way to go. David, I think I know how you feel about this one, but just let us know for sure.
Do you know what? This one's pulling my heartstrings a little bit, and I'll tell you why. Because I know the reports are saying he's bought to play with Kane, but I don't know. It could be a Gareth Bale situation all over again, where we're kind of spending the money now, and he'll be announced once we have our business done. But what I will say is, if he's coming in to play with Harry Kane, we are going to absolutely F teams up next season. Or this season. We will. We'll have Lautaro Martinez, Kane. You have Sonny in behind flicking them all day long. You have Lucas, who's hit form this preseason. Every game he's played, he's had a contribution in the goal area, whether it's a goal or assist. So he's coming into the season flying. Stevie B, look, he scored the last game, but he was poor up until his goal. We'll see what he can do. Well, it's exciting. Imagine all them linking up. It's going to be sick. Lautaro Martinez, look, he's pacey. He's very, very skillful as well. And he's a good finisher. So this guy is going to be a real asset to Tottenham. The only thing is, I'm just wondering, the first thing I thought was, is it the Dybala situation all over again? I hope not, because believe me, I would love to get one over on these Gooners and get Lautaro Martinez in and leave them sitting with a bit of Ben White at the back. Absolutely ridiculous. 50 million for that guy. But Lautaro Martinez, 60 million, 10 million more than Ben White. And the guy's going to absolutely, rip the Premier League up this season. I cannot wait. I think, look, these are the signings we should be making as Tottenham Hotspur. They are. These are the players that we should be going after. Now, I know the opportunity has presented itself in unfortunate circumstances, but we're a club that, we should be taking advantage of these. Most other big clubs do it, so I'm good. I'm glad to see Tottenham do it. I literally can't wait. And if Jack Kanicki is watching, Jack knows all about Lautaro Martinez because I rip him apart in FIFA with him.
Amazing. Just bring you a few more reports there in the last couple of minutes. Matteo Moretto has said that if Kane goes to Man City, Spurs will push for Martinez, who was a true target for the club. Tancredi Palmieri says Tottenham offered 70 million, but Inter rejected it. And Sporks, whoever they are, say a massive deal here. Tottenham have agreed a fee with Inter Milan for Martinez worth 70 million euro plus 20 million euro in bonuses. So that's a massive claim coming out of Sports there, a source in Turkey. And a good friend of ours, Cenk, has just tweeted, big news coming soon live on Spurs Web in 10 minutes. And he tweeted that 5 minutes ago. So there could be some big news in the next 5 minutes as well on transfers. And Cenk's certainly one that we can confidently trust. Marcelo Martinez, what are your thoughts?
Oh, he would be a fantastic addition to Spurs. I mean, the guy, he's young. He can play alongside a pacey striker. He can play alongside, a more stationary striker and like Lukaku. I think we can just do so much. We can do Sonny and him at the front, and Kane playing as more of a number 10 creative, or we can put Kane and him up front, and put maybe Lucas there, or Dele. Like he would add so much. And whether he's a Kane replacement or not, you never know what the club is telling us is the truth or not. But at least it tells me that we're looking for the right replacements. This is what we always said. If Kane does go, we need to use that money on the right players. So regardless of whether this means Kane is staying or going, it shows that the club is using that money properly.
Absolutely. I really do agree in that.
If he does end up playing up top with Harry Kane, though, it's like the old traditional partnership of big striker, small striker. And with the way Harry Kane kind of played last season, Marcelo, the way he was dropping deep, picking up the ball, getting taking it on the chest, turning, getting players in behind. It now means, right, it solves a problem, because last season, Harry Kane, when he was doing that, there was no focal point in the box. So a lot of times when we were getting up there, if it wasn't quick enough, we were having to come back with the ball, right?
Yeah.
But this time, you will have Lautaro Martinez running in, you'll have Kane dropping deep. So if Kane gets the ball, swivels, puts it to Son now has a target in the box to reach. So that'll be absolutely brilliant. Take our game to a new dimension.
Look, listen, if it's up to me, I know, we're going to have this debate about, keeping or selling Kane. But if it is up to me, I would keep Kane. Only if he is willing to stay at Spurs. It's gonna have to be up to Kane because I don't want any player, that doesn't want to be in the club. But that's another story for later.
Look, it certainly is. I'm sitting here patiently waiting for this news from Spurs Web. Hasn't just been tweeted just yet. You're right, David.
This is like your drugs, Matty. You know what I mean? You're sitting there hooked on it. You're waiting for a drop of information.
I just want something. I just want some sort of something concrete that this could actually happen because I feel like it could. Also, on the point of replacements for Inter Milan, as Ronan says there, Edin Dzeko is potentially going to Inter Milan, as is Duvan Zapata from Atalanta. So they're bringing in 2 strikers. There's nothing to say that they won't be letting 2 strikers go. At the moment, he may be non-transferable, as Romano says, but that could change if and when Dzeko and or Zapata complete their move to the club. Look, I'll bring you that news if and when it does come on any updates on that one, but we do want to talk about the game now because that's actually what we're here for. But I start with, I'll come to you, David, on this one. And Ndombele, again, not involved in the preseason squad. What do you think?
It's concerning. The only thing I can kind of take from that is that it's back to words that Nuno kind of said earlier on in preseason is that, some players he's holding back and working them hard behind the scenes. I hope he's on about Ndombele when he's talking about that. Look, I know Ndombele's just had a kid and stuff like that, but it's not really an excuse not to be kind of getting involved in any of these games. The only other thing you can think of is maybe has he picked up an injury? Who knows? But look, hopefully we're holding back for the City game. That'd be nice.
Mm-hmm.
That would be absolutely beautiful. All right, Marcelo, what are your thoughts on that one?
Look, it's another worrying sight, isn't it? Because when Mourinho came in, it was the same thing with him and Ndombele, and now Nuno's coming in. It's the same thing. I am hoping what David said is true, that he's just trying to get him fit. But also another question is, why is he not fit? Like, he's had already 3 summers to get fit, and he's still not fit. So it's worrying. But look, I would still give him this season. I would still wait. And I think if we can get him fit, if Nuno is working, very closely to get the best out of his fitness, we have a tremendous baller. I mean, one of the best midfielders in the world, like you said, David.
And just to add to that as well, I forgot to mention, it kind of brings you back to reports that came out not so long ago about, Ndombele being unhappy with the likes of Sissoko and Aurier and all wanting to be sold because they're his friends and stuff like that, and now he's questioning his future at Tottenham. I wonder, is there any correlation between what we're seeing with him not being in any of the teams and them rumours? Could they be true? Who knows? But look, if Ndombele ever does come across us, Ndombele, please get yourself fit. I know, look, I may have given you a bit of a hard time in that over previous seasons, justified my ad, but get yourself fit. You're going to be.
You're just being honest.
It's that simple. Yourself fit with the best midfielder in the world.
So to say quickly on this game here, courtesy of Iggy Prince from Tottenham Away on Twitter, he's saying 20 minutes to kick off and there are fans who still can't get into the ground. Massive queues from gates 19 to 22, while gate 23 can't be used at the moment because the scanners aren't working. So fans not being able to get into the ground. There could be a potential delay in kickoff on this one, but nothing to say that just yet. Comment there a second ago. First of all, sorry, Ribsy85, thank you so much for becoming a YouTube member. I do greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much for joining the members club. Do make sure to keep an eye out for the member call-in shows, which will be back very, very shortly on the channel. And we have Ronan O'Donnell as well saying it's his 18th birthday tomorrow. Ronan, a massive early happy birthday to you. Everyone, the 500 watching right now, say happy birthday to Ronan in the chat. He's a Liverpool fan, but is always so supportive of these Tottenham channels. So please do show him some love and say happy birthday.
And it's his 18th, so don't do that, and we wouldn't.
And also,
exactly.
I just want to say, while you're wishing him a happy birthday, just scroll down there, see that nice little like button, and absolutely smash it. Like we're going to smash Arsenal tonight. And then also make sure while you're liking this video to subscribe to Matty Hayes, because he is the new up-and-coming Spurs journalist. You want to get the new news about Lautaro Martinez? This is the place. This is right here. You don't look even past it. This is the channel where you get all the Spurs news. So smash that like button because Matty deserves it, and we all deserve it.
Definitely. Sorry, I'm trying to get some info there. No, if you do hit that like button, it helps push the stream out to more and more people. So we get more and more Spurs fans in here to watch Tottenham win 8-0 against Arsenal. We get some score predictions in here. David, we'll come to you first, and I have a feeling this is going to be a bit outlandish.
No, look, I'm feeling good today, Matty. You got out of bed on the right side. Like I said, had all the Spurs chants on, the Spurs songs on beforehand, gearing up for the season nicely. Look, we're unbeaten pre-season. We're moving into it nice. We've got the right oil to make everything tick along nicely. So for me, look, I'm gonna go Tottenham a 3-1 win here. A 3-1. The reason why I say 1 for them is because you have moon boots and GPS at the back, so that's a bit concerning. But I do think we'll look. Hopefully, Sonny can basically make bits of the 50 million price tag to pay for Ben White today. That's what I want to see. 3-1 Tottenham. Let's go. Son with 2 and Lucas with 1.
There's only one centre-back in North London who's worth that much money, and I can tell you something, he will not be lining up in red today. Marcelo, what are your thoughts on how this game is going to go?
I think it's going to be a tight game. I'm not going to go with 3-1. I think it's going to be a very, very tight game. It's going to be difficult for both teams. We don't have, let's remember, we don't have our signings playing for us yet. Arsenal do, which is unfortunate for us. But I would still say, you know what, the Gooners are the Gooners, and we'll never let them win at home. So 2-1 for Spurs.
2-1 for Spurs. I love it. I'm going to go with I'm going to go 4-1. I'm going to go big.
Wow.
We're going to embarrass them. We're going to absolutely embarrass them out here today. Son's going to get one. Lucas is going to get one. Romero's not even on the squad, but he's... Hold up. This isn't on Martinez, but... Edin Dzeko agreement on personal terms with Inter Milan is confirmed until 2023, but not to replace Lautaro Martinez, according to Fabrizio Romano. Inter want to sign 2 strikers to replace Lukaku. Inter want to keep Lautaro despite top bid. Dzeko could join once Roma find a replacement. So Edin Dzeko, close to joining Inter Milan, has agreed personal terms, but according to Romano, not as a replacement for Martinez, and they still want him to stay. But I'm sure, again, we get more and more updates on that as the day goes through. According to Sky Bet, Tottenham are now 1-4 odds on to complete the signing of Martinez. And this is one that has heated up very, very quickly. But again, any more information on that comes through during the stream, I will let you know. But as I was saying, Romero's not in the squad, but he's somehow going to come on and score anyway, because he's the best centre-back in the Premier League. And I'm really, really excited for it. Guys, is there any young player on that bench that you're looking forward to maybe having an impact today, like Toby Mole again, Niall John, Dane Scarlett?
Dane Scarlett is obviously one. Niall John is another. I've been very impressed with him from what I have seen. Look, I know they've been against some lower league teams and stuff like that, but I've been very impressed with what I've seen. He's already shown more glimpses than what Harry Weeks ever has done in a Spurs shirt. So I'm looking forward to him coming on. And then look, Dane Mbappe as well. Dane Mbappe up front. Let's get him on as well. He's had a good preseason, Matty. There last week, who was it? He jumped up. Remember, he jumped up, chested the ball down, held off the defender, and passed it off. Like, you know, for a young kid at 17 to be doing that against players, that Chelsea have, it's unbelievable. This guy is really, really talented. And I'm looking forward to seeing him and seeing more of him over the season, because I do truly believe he will get games this season.
Yeah, well, there's a bit of bad news there in the bottom of the screen, as confirmed by Francesco Porzo, Fabrizio Romano, and Merlo as well. Lautaro Martinez's agent, Alejandro Camano, has just said Lautaro was happy at Inter and in Italy. His decision is to stay. So how long? This one lasted, an hour and a half? An hour and a half we were thinking we may get Martinez. This one looks over. His agent saying he's happy to stay in Italy. That's disappointing. Marcelo, any young players you want to see out there today?
Look, I think people are overlooking also Skip. This is really his first North London derby, with the Spurs shirt. He's still a youngster, so I'm really excited to see him and see his leadership. And also, as far as the Martinez deal goes, listen, it's not over yet. I don't think it's over yet. I think we will make a push for it. Just believe in it, Maddie. Just be positive. Don't let this ruin our day. We're about to smash Arsenal. It's okay.
We are. That post, by the way, has now gone up by the Spurs web on that. And it's not what I was expecting. But they're saying Tottenham are interested in Lionel Messi and have now made an offer. I can't imagine there's too much of that, because he's set to join PSG. But look, we will turn our attentions now to the game. We are 5 minutes out. Michael Dawson, there, the new club ambassador, actually there on the side of the pitch having his chat with Spurs TV. Just going to quickly go back toward... we're playing a 4-back today, guys, again, 4-2-3-1. I personally, up until the last week or two, didn't really think that is what we would be seeing for the season ahead. But do you, start with you, Marcelo, do you think it will be a 4-back for Tottenham this year?
I don't know, because I feel like with the Romero signing, he's used to playing 3 at the back, and and Nuno plays a lot of 3 in the back. I just feel like it's just better to just play 3 at the back and just follow Nuno's philosophy. It's I don't really want to force a manager to not play his style because we have to play the Hotspur way and all that. Like, we just got to accept what the style is. But I think it might be Matty. I think he might just go to the traditional 4 at the back.
What do you think, David?
He did play 4 at the back for most of last season with Wolves, though. And that wasn't either due to injuries. He was genuinely having a change in system. This is Nuno's system going forward. I think he wants to be a bit more attacking because, look, with Wolves, he was a bit more pragmatic, shall we say, because he had to be. But one thing it did do is yield results against the bigger teams. So I wouldn't mind. I do think over the course of the season, you probably will see more the 3 centre-backs with the 2 wing-backs against the bigger teams. And then when it comes to maybe some of the smaller teams, I do think you will see the 4-2-3-1 against teams we should be beating. Look, it's very interesting. He might, look, it could very well end up, that we do play, 3 centre-backs across the season. Who knows? But from what it looks like, it does look like we are going in with a 4-2-3-1 or a 4-3-3, which is fluid. You can change that through games depending on what's needed at certain times. So it's very interesting, but like I do see him being a bit more attacking at Tottenham because he does have better players at Tottenham going forward. So he has to utilise that. So it'll be interesting. Yeah,
definitely. I'm trying to flip my phone all the time and trying to get more info on this Martinez thing. But look, it's the only thing I'm thinking of right now. I won't lie to you, but I just keep thinking of only 2 weeks ago, Inter Milan were not going to sell Lukaku, and Lukaku's happy over there. So I wouldn't completely
to get a Vlahovic deal done.
Do I think we can?
Vlahovic.
What do you mean? Like, do you think we're going for Martinez to try and force that?
Like, do you think that maybe because look, did you think Martinez was used to try and maybe get a better deal on Vlahovic? Because I know Spurs have been trying to get some sort of deal for that done over the last week or two. So maybe it could be a case is okay. They went to Inter, knowing Inter have to accept the money. It's out there in the press, but then maybe they might get a phone call back and say, yeah, look, we will take 5 million less or 10 million less on Vlahovic. Interesting to see. Look, it has been known to be done in the market before. But look, if that has to be a new law. 1.5 hours, that has to be a new law if it's blown out of the water already.
Yeah, I know Bobby said it after the Romero thing that seemed to fall through a week and a bit ago on the Friday, and he said that had to be a new record for what we did. But of course, that one ended up going through. But I think that's been beaten now with this one. But look, let's turn our attention to what is happening at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The players are now lining up in the tunnel, and you can see that stream, okay, David? You can?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Perfect. Let me just full screen that. The players are lining up in the tunnel. Hugo Lloris, of course, captain back here, starting his first preseason game, his first preseason appearance. Tinman 007 with the 450 super chat. Tinman, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Says, only at Spurs can you agree a fee for a player and get all our hopes up. Then the next minute, the deal looks a total non-starter according to others. And it's essentially the third time it's happened this summer. Again, I know the Romero deal in the end did get over the line, and he's actually there walking out onto the bench of the subs there. But it happened with Koundé, it happened with Romero, and now it's happened with Martinez. And again, look, we can't rule anything out when it's Paratici and when it's a transfer window. You just can't afford to rule anything out. So we'll stay positive, but you're absolutely right. There's no other club I can remember where I've seen things like that happen, where it's a deal agreed and within minutes, everything is completely called off. Dara says it's a low, but it shows we are trying to get the right players, and that is true. I saw a few people saying it earlier in the stream as well. Whether we get him or not, at least we're looking at the right players now, and we're going down the right path and stuff like that. And look who we have in the live chat, Brian Daigle with the Matty Hayes chant. I love it, Brian. Says, how are you, my man? And big up my brothers, the Irish Hotspur and Marcelo. Brian, I'm absolutely fantastic. Lads, are you fantastic?
Absolutely buzzing. I cannot wait for this game. For me, look, I know this is going to sound crazy, but for me, this is where the season really starts. Like, if we can beat these Gooners coming in to City, I think it's a real moral boost. I can't wait for this game.
Neither can I. Let's do this. Players are out on the pitch now. There's maybe about half full at the Tottenham Stadium, which is fantastic to see. And actually, with the EFL back over the weekend, it was incredible to see so many fans back in the ground. Like another Sunderland game down in League One had 31,000 fans there, which you don't see very often, especially in these times. So it's good to see the fans back at the ground. Just running through the lineups here again. For Spurs, there's Hugo Lloris starting in goal. A back four of Jaffa Tanganga. Looks like he'd be playing at right back. Davinson Sanchez, Eric Dyer, and Sergio Reguilon. The double pivot in the middle of the park is Pierre-Emile Højbjerg and Oliver Skip, with Dele Alli, Stephen Bergwijn, and Lucas Moura playing behind the main man himself, Heung-min Son. The bench there, a bit strong with a few young players, with Toby Mole, Dane Scarlett, Jack Clark, and Niall Jong among those subs. For Arsenal, it is Bern Leno in goal. Their back four is Hector Bellerin, Ben White, Pablo Mari, and Kieran Tierney. Across the midfield, I think it's Sambi Lokonga and Granit Xhaka. Then Emile Smith-Rowe, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Nicola Pepe behind Alexander Lacazette. Marcelo, I've asked you already, are there any players in there you're afraid of?
Lacazette.
Just Lacazette?
Yeah, he's the only one that seems to turn up. Aubameyang doesn't usually turn up to these games.
That's true. Remember the penalty he missed last minute at Wembley to draw 1-1? That was an enjoyable moment. I won't lie. We're only a few seconds out here from kickoff. Just showing the benches there again. For Spurs, it's Galini, Whiteland, Doherty, Winks, Roland, Sissoko, Lo Celso, Aurier, Davis, Carter Vickers, Amole, and Clark. So I would assume that there will be a lot of changes at halftime again, with a few of those young players coming on for Arsenal. A load of names that don't matter. Guys, I can't share the link for this game because it is on the Spurs website. It is a paid link, so only one person can log in and watch it. And it is for a fantastic cause. If you are debating whether or not to buy the game, it is in aid of the Mind Mental Health charity. So I definitely recommend, if you're on the fence, that you do get it there if you can. Nuno, apparently there's a big cheer around the Tottenham Stadium when his name was read out prior to this, according to Charlie Eccleshare, which is good to hear.
What do you think of him, Matty? Because I haven't really heard a solid opinion so far from him.
I just think it's hard to grasp at the moment. Of course, he has my full support, 100%, and I obviously hope he's successful with the club. But I don't think he's done enough now to say that he would be. But he's definitely not done so little that you could say he won't be successful. I think we'll have to maybe wait a couple of months before we can get or final decision on that. But the game is underway here at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Spurs kicking from right to left in their home kit, and Arsenal kicking left to right in their home kit as well. Early possession here for Spurs, and Arsenal actually pressing quite high up the pitch. And it does appear to be Jaffa Tanganga out at right back. David, what do you make of that, Tanganga at right back?
Yeah, well, look, Mourinho seems to think he was a right back. I don't think so. I think he's a centre back. But look, we have to give him the opportunity because Doherty's been very underwhelming. We know Aurier's just absolutely shit, so there's no point of you trying to persist with him. So look, why not go with Tanganga? At least you'll see someone put in the effort and try. I'd rather that than someone that just doesn't learn. Like you remember the last North London derby, Matt Doherty got spun with the same move for the whole 90 minutes, and we can't afford to do that again. And
what a ball from Tanganga!
Oh, great ball from Tanganga, playing it down the left hand side for Lucas Moura. Lucas Moura with the cross. Sent away by Pablo Mari. Bergwijn tries to take down the edge of the box, but a fantastic crossfield switch there from Jaffa Tanganga. Maybe we won't miss Toby Alderweireld. But Arsenal recovered well.
What a ball from Lucas!
Ali, Leno's off his line. Where's Leno going? Ali dinks it back post.
Oh, that's penalty.
Over the head of Kieran Tierney.
Penalty.
And Tanganga keeps it alive here at the far side. He's looking for support, but it's not forthcoming.
It's offside, is he?
No, we're still there. Oliver Skip plays it back to Sanchez. But a fantastic start there from Spurs. High tempo, pressing high up the pitch, and a brilliant counter-attack there, courtesy of Jaffa Tanganga. And Spurs maintain possession, and Arsenal are on the ropes already.
Do you ever see or not Mike Tyson Fury? Do you ever see him on the rope stuck and diving? That's what Arsenal are at the minute, lad. Tanganga split them with one pass. That's brilliant. And we have these inside the first 6 games of the season as well. So we want to win here to try and bring that momentum into the North London derby inside the first 6 games.
We're playing Arsenal on my birthday, which is either the best thing or the worst thing that could possibly happen. But we won't know until the full-time whistle. I just want to say as well, actually, look,
the first 6 games, we have to kind of bear with the Nuno project. Look, he's had no preseason without the main man up front, Harry Kane. You know, no Ndombele as well. He hasn't had much time to work with Lo Celso at the minute either. And the first 6 games, we have City, Wolves, who are a bogey team, Palace, who are a bogey team. We have Chelsea, and we have Arsenal.
A lot of bogey teams.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So we do have to kind of, you know, bear with it for the first 6 games. And just notoriously, go back and look at Spurs' record over the last 6, 7 seasons. We don't actually notoriously start the first 5 games well anyway.
No.
I just urge people to hang in there with the Nuno project, especially over the first 6 games. And then after that, then see where we take it.
I'll say this. We are passing the ball so much better than compared to, and I don't want to bring his name back, but compared to like Jose Mourinho. I don't like bringing the name back.
How dare you?
But no, it's just I do have respect. I do have respect for Jose, so I don't want to like always keep having digs at him. But like it is clear we are passing the ball. Like we look so much comfortable in the ball, don't you think, Matty?
Oh, absolutely. Look
at that! Oh, Lucas!
Go on, Lucas. Good ball into Son. Back into the middle of the park to Højbjerg. Bergwijn, a lot of space out on the right-hand side, and Højbjerg finds him. Van Gaal getting the overlap. Bergwijn feeds it into Son. Son back to Bergwijn. Oh, it's a loose touch on the edge of the box. And I think that's Lokonga is able to deal with it nicely. Then puts Mari under a bit of pressure. Højbjerg pressing Tierney, and he blocks the clearance. And this is brilliant start from Spurs. I'm really enjoying this. Here's Oliver Skip to Bergwijn. Back to Højbjerg, and it kind of dies down a bit here. But yeah, it's a complete opposite of what we saw against Chelsea. No. Absolutely 100% the complete opposite. And it's really good to see, because there's a lot of concerns after that Chelsea game. And while you can't get too frustrated about that bad game, we can't afford to get too excited about this good game either. But it's nice to see that bit of a change. Guys, anyone who is asking, the game is available on the Spurs TV website. It costs £8, with £5 of that going to the Mind Mental Health charity. So we can't share the link because it is one viewer per link. And it's not on TV either night. What have you made the start, David?
Yeah, look, I'm happy to see us balling, to be honest with you. It's nice to see, you know, the movement. It's nice to see us passing, trying to keep the ball, build sustained periods of pressure, which we couldn't do against Chelsea last week, which you need to do, especially going forward. Sometimes, as much as a good quick counter is, sometimes you have to be able to hold onto the ball if you're not getting any luck.
Foul.
So it's good to see us do that. But no, it's a good start. You know, it's good, especially since you know, City is only a week away, Matty. You know, I presume whatever we're replicating here with the fast start, we want to try and do against City next week, in my opinion, to try and get at them early and maybe rattle them up a bit early. So yeah, no, it's all good, because I would be concerned if I've seen sluggish performances today with the start of the season 1 week away.
Yeah, I agree with that. Marcelo, do you think this fast start is what we need against Man City?
Yeah, I mean, we need to start like this against every team. Every team.
Fair enough. Yeah, look, it is. It's a bit of a change, and I think there will be a lot of struggles, David, as you mentioned early on in the season, with trying to get used to this new style of play. Oh, it's a great ball over the top. Pablo Mari just gets his head on that. Oh, but it's still there. Højbjerg's on edge of the box. Hits it. Oh, it's just wide. Just wide from Son. But Spurs on fire here. Another fantastic long ball over. It might actually have been Ben White who got his head in that, just to prevent Dele Alli from being in on goal. But all he did was cushion it for Heung-min Son, who took a shot.
Sanchez? Was that Sanchez? Did he ping that?
Yeah.
Whoa.
It was a beautiful ball from Sanchez. I got to say, that's Toby-esque. That is
White.
Wow.
If Nuno Espirito Santo can turn Davinson Sanchez into a competent footballer, he's immediately the best manager we've had in my life.
Oh.
Yeah, honestly.
Do you reckon Romero plays next week, or do you reckon he goes with Dyer and Sanchez?
Romero's injured, apparently.
Yeah, he has
He's a knee ligament injury. It's only a minor thing, but he may not be able to start.
Lovely.
Typical Spurs. You sign this incredible player, and they still manage to ruin the mood by the fact that he's just injured.
That's probably why they got him on loan for the first year, Matty, or until they make it permanent. You know what I mean? Because of the injury.
Could be, yeah.
Get up, team. You little fraud.
Look at them trying to replicate the Ajax jerseys. They think if they change their jersey slightly to look like Ajax, they'll start balling. The state of Arsenal Football Club, it's ridiculous.
That just means we'll beat them, though. So they feel free. Here's Aubameyang. Fires it over. Where's
Yeah.
God? I think that just flew over my house. God,
Mm.
what an awful strike there from Aubameyang. It's almost as bad as his hairline.
Yeah, listen, I think his skills are receding just like his hairline, so it's matching pretty well.
Martin says, Matt, I see you reverted back to your older software.
What is that? What is that?
Aubameyang, pass back by
No
Sanchez.
time for that. Come on,
on the left-hand side. Yeah, we've gone back to the old software for the watch-alongs, just so we can get a bit more interaction, a bit more involvement from the viewers for these ones to get your comments up. But the transfer shows, as always, will be on the other software with your tickers and your banners and your slideshows and everything like that. But we are back here for the watch-alongs.
Yeah, listen, the one thing I am going to look forward to this game is how do we deal with pressure? You know, the thing last season is whenever it was 0-0 or we didn't have a lead, you know, we played pretty good football. Whenever we were chasing the game, we played pretty good football. But it's when we get a lead or, you know, when Arsenal or like a team put us on pressure. That's what I'll be looking forward today. See how we deal with that.
Here's Dele on the left-hand side.
Further forward today, Matty.
Oh, what a ball.
He is actually, yeah.
So close.
Getting possession much higher up the pitch.
Do you reckon that's the kind of because like last week against Chelsea, right? We've seen a lot of balls up to Son, or they tried to play him in behind and they were either overhit or underhit. Do you reckon maybe that Dele Alli? Because what seems to me is that Dele Alli is kind of going in to be the vocal point if we're looking for that long ball, with Son kind of making himself available for a run.
Yeah, I suppose it could be. And there's just so many different styles and so many different tactics we can play with these front players. It is it's a joy to see, but we just need to find. I think there's going to be one that we can find this season that's just going to be so effective, and that could be the difference between, you know, mid-table mediocrity or actually having a proper push for Europe. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Going to plug my mouse in so I can use it.
Oh, good.
Oh, what fraud!
I'll say he's having a pretty decent game, Dele Alli.
No, he has. He is. He should have just took a touch on that one there. He should have been on pause. But look, do you know what, Marcelo? Most of this preseason, I'll give it to Dele Alli. Do you know what? He's tracked back a lot, Marcelo. He's worked very hard getting back. Hasn't been at his best, don't get me wrong, but today he started brightly, and he does seem to be playing a bit further forward, which is interesting.
Well, he hasn't played for a whole year, you know, if you really think about it. Jose barely gave him game time. Let's just hope, you know, maybe it's a little bit foolhardy of me, but let's just hope that he can get some of that fitness before the City game, and because it looks like he's going to stay. It looks like he is part of the plan.
100%.
So, you know, whether we think he's not good enough or not, we just got to support Nuno on this one.
No, we always want players to prove us wrong. I think we've stated that.
Absolutely.
You know, if we criticize a player, we want them to prove us wrong, but we only criticize them on what's going on football-wise. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like,
Dele Alli. Dele Alli.
If you say that's Dele Alli. Go on, Lucas.
Dele Alli just nutmegged Hector Bellerin with a beautiful back heel to send Lucas down the line. He does get held up by the defender, but Dele Alli. Do you know, whatever criticism you can put on that man, and there is quite a lot of it, the one thing he never lacks is confidence. Ever. He always has that, and it's so impressive, I think. Here's Tangang on the right. Cuts it back. Højbjerg. Into the inside right channel to Hyndman's son.
Back to Tanganga, get it in.
Aubameyang as well, to be fair.
That'll do. What's a Aubameyang doing back there?
Trying to get on the ball.
He can't score, so he might as well defend.
Yeah, he's lost confidence after his last shot that went into the Paxton Road end.
Come on, lads.
Berg went dispossessed there by Smith Rowe.
Should have been a little bit more decisive there. Oh, come on, press him. That was a bad touch by Smith Rowe. You got to press him on that.
Guys, I was going to kindly ask you to stop asking for links or anything to this in the live chat for two reasons, but one of them being that I'd rather people didn't come in here and ask for links to a game that will take funds away from a mental health charity that Spurs are trying to raise money for. So if you wouldn't mind, if you could just stop asking for links in the live chat, I'd appreciate that.
I think they're asking for the links for the after party after we beat the Gooners, Matty.
Links for the post-game celebrations. 12 minutes in here, still 0-0.
Yeah, it's what I expected. It's going to be a cagey game. It's both sides are going to be very, very tough to break, but we just gotta hope, man. We gotta hope.
Son just failed to spin off the defender there. David, Vince has a question here for you. Says, how important is a win today for the City match coming up next weekend?
Yeah, look, it's absolutely crucial. Like, look, even if we don't win, just don't lose, because it builds momentum. Not losing builds momentum going into the season. And look, I'm sure Nuno, I'm sure all the boys in the dressing room, they'll want to have a good pop at City. They'll want to have a good pop at Man City purely because of what's going on with them tapping up Harry Kane and everything else.
Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Like we are known to get the upper hand with City sometimes, and hopefully we can do it again. And there's no better time to do it than first game of the season.
Good ball box here by Tierney, but Reguilon does well to take the ball off Lacazette's head as he looks maybe to have a free header at the back post. Here's Lacazette again, tries to feed it through to Aubameyang, blocked by Dyer. Ball comes here to Bergwijn, and he lumps it up the pitch. Lucas Hastling, Hector Bellerin, and winning the throw. Incredible from Lucas. Lucas is like that. Do you know those tiny little dogs that just like bite at your ankles the whole time?
Yeah.
They're tiny and they look harmless, but they're just so irritating. They always beat you.
He's got. Listen, he is a big game player, Lucas. Like he always turns up to these big games. I remember that first game under Jose, where we beat Arsenal 2-1. He was absolutely superb that game. Remember when he did like some crazy amount of tackles? He's always in your face. This is a nice good ball. That's a good ball from Sanchez. Oh my goodness. What?
What has happened? Bergwijn, Højbjerg in the overlap, lifts it into the box. Found in there by Ben White. Heads it away, but Reguilon keeps it alive at the far side. Keeps it from going out for a throw, and here's Dele Alli. Faced up by Lokonga. Arsenal getting every man behind the ball there. It's 2 blocks of 5 in front of their back line as they try to quell the Spurs attack. Here's Højbjerg, Bergwijn, Tanganga now on the right hand side. I feel like we're lacking something on that right with Tanganga's inability to cross the ball. Højbjerg with an early cross. Reguilon keeps it alive, but it will run through to Bernd Leno. Do you guys think Tanganga has the offensive ability to be a right back?
No, I don't think so.
A defensive right back, yes. Well, a modern day right back, no.
I think that's fair.
Look, if he is going to be a right back, a modern day right back, you want to see a lot more of him going forward. You want to see him being more confident when he's in crossing positions. He like what we've seen today, he tends to kind of shy away from the cross and play it back inside or whatever. So it'd be interesting to see. But no, look, I think we all agree here. He's the new Ledley King. He's going to be there. He's a centre back.
Oh, great ball by Hugo.
Ball over the top by
Lucas. Spin him.
Here's Son. Faced up by Pablo Mari.
Come on, Sonny.
Let's get on his right foot. Here's Lucas, edge of the box. There should be someone making a run in the right-hand side there. I feel if that's a different right back.
Who needs
Lucas squares it. It's a brilliant save by Leno.
Son
squared it fantastically.
Son's injured.
Son's down. Leno's down. I think there was a clash there. Son tried to sweep that ball in from the Lucas cross. There was good, brave goalkeeping from Leno to get out on top of Son there and block that shot at source.
Should have been.
Medics are on here. Oh, brilliant play from Son. Crossed it in his left foot, deflected, I think, off Pablo Mari in its way through. Son gets that volley away. Leno blocks it down. A bit of a clash there between the two.
Great run by Lucas.
He should never be getting anywhere near that point to get that cross in. Incredible from Son as always, or from Lucas as always.
Great run, great composure to cross the ball. That's what you want to see from Lucas. He's really one of those players that I think will do very well with Nuno. Nuno likes these pacey type players, and I think this can honestly be Lucas's best season with us. I truly believe it.
Hopefully.
No, look, Lucas has been absolutely balling. He has, hasn't he, Matt? He's been balling all preseason.
He has, and it's just when he plays centrally, I feel he's just so much better. But for whatever reason, I don't think he suits playing out wide, which is odd because a player of his kind of skill set and pace should do better at wide. But I feel like he's just so tricky in those central areas that he's the type of man who can, he can take the ball on, he can take it past one or two players when you least expect it. But he's been fantastic.
Do you think, Matty, that And this is to Matty Marcelo. Do you think that it's now the confidence is flowing through his veins? It's kind of like when he first started off, you could maybe say he wasn't as confident, but now he is absolutely saucing. Like, he's getting on the ball, he's beating men, but he's playing first-time passes. He's winning us free kicks, he's balling now. Do you think it's maybe that the confidence is flowing through his veins compared to when it was under Pochettino, maybe?
Yeah, I think I think when we got to the final, when he first came in, I think there was that confidence. But then after we left him off for the final, he did lose some of it, and I think he's regaining it. And I think Jose, and I got to give credit to Jose. I think Jose instilled a lot of this confidence on Lucas because he was a player that he really enjoyed Lucas Moura.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what it was? He enjoyed Lucas Moura's work rate. You know what I mean? And that's what got him into the team. But now we're not just talking about work rate. We're talking about end product now, which is a bonus.
Yeah, no, that's true. It's true, but also what I'm seeing from Lucas is his passing is so much more decisive now.
Yeah.
But it's a good counterattack for Arsenal.
Here's Nicola Pepe on the right hand side. Into Lakonga. I think that's Lakonga.
Oh, what was that, Matty? What was his name?
I said Lakonga. Is
that no. For Pepe. What was his first name?
Nicola Pepe.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something else.
That's his name. I thought you were giving it that I didn't pronounce it. Nicola.
Is it Nicholas? I don't know. Who cares?
He's French. I think it's Nicola. Abdul, we don't have a timer. I do apologize for that, but we are on 1907, 08, 9, 10, 11.
Should be one
Spurs
if we're being honest. So.
It was good goalkeeping from Lennon.
No, it was. Yeah.
Here's Pepe.
You're going to be putting them balls into Son. You have to have someone in around that area for a breaking ball. You can't be putting them in there unless you're going to have someone in there for a breaking ball to pick up like that, because we're too exposed when we do that.
Yeah. I'll also say this, despite Tanganga lacking the offensive product,
the cross.
He is looking very good defensively on the right-hand side. Mm. Like, I would much rather play him over to Doherty. I'm not even going to lie.
But you know what, Marcelo? You could kind of compensate him not getting forward too much on the right, because you have Reguilon down the left who will whiz up and down, which means Tanganga can tuck in and make a three at the back, which leaves us less opportunity to be exposed. Yeah.
Also, I would say this. I also think that what's his face? I think Tierney is also a big problem on our right hand side. He's very pacey. He's very good on the ball, can get a lot of
very high, doesn't he, Marcelo?
Yeah.
Very
yes. High. So we need someone to defend that our right hand side.
Arsenal starting to have their first spell of sustained possession here in this game, keeping Spurs pen back in what looks is it a 4-5-1 out of possession. Bergwijn and Lucas Moura dropping right back beside Ali, Skip, and Højbjerg. But Arsenal coming forward here again with Emile Smith-Rowe on the left-hand side, cuts in and falls under no contact whatsoever. It's a good tackle by Lacazette to take it off Tanganga. Lacazette has it back and he hits it from range. Lloris, it was a troubling one because it bounced in front of him. And he does well down his right to parry that behind for a corner. Toffee says it's Kane in the stands. He's not. He's currently isolating at Hotspur Way until Thursday, I think it is. So he won't be at this game. But I'm sure he's watching keenly and so excited to play for this club this season.
He's training on his own until Thursday, isolating on his own at Spurs Lodge as well. So don't worry about Kane. He's comfortable. He's training on his own. He won't be there for the City game. Just everyone may just accept that now. He's not going to be there for the City game whatsoever.
Hey, we beat City before without Kane, so
a few times. Kane's got plenty of time to spend at Hotspur Way to be texting De Bruyne and Pep Guardiola how much he loves them. But for now, he's still a Spurs player.
Come on, Matty.
Corner here for Arsenal. You know it's true, David.
No, Kane's a legend, lad.
I'm going to stay in the middle.
Corner taken short here. Emile Smith-Rowe. Back to White. Here's Kieran Tierney, 35 yards out and has the worst shot you're ever going to see. Deflects this row. Absolutely. Here's Tierney again. lifts it in towards the back post where Aubameyang will plan to keep it alive. Volleys it across the face of goal and Sanchez clears it away. That's going to stay in as well with Dele Alli sprinting the press there towards Hector Bellerin. Go on, Dele Alli.
Yeah, well done, Dele. I like to see that from him.
Yeah,
I've seen him being too lazy. I like to see that from him.
Yeah, he tried for the tackle, That's all you can ask for.
That's it, Reggie.
Oh yes, Reguilón. Challenger by Reguilón to stop Aubameyang.
Just too far.
Here's Lokonga pushed over by Skip. That should have been a free kick. Don't know why it wasn't. Don't tell anyone.
I slipped the ref a skywalk plus a Wonka bar.
Oh, go on, Lucas. Lucas absolutely floors Nicola Pepe there to win the ball back. Oh, don't give it to Dyer there.
Oh, man. We got to get out of this box. I think we're being a little bit... This is what I was talking about. What's going to happen when the pressure comes on, lads, and we seem to be struggling. We're seeing the same struggle whenever there's pressure on us. We panic when we have the ball.
Go on, Tanganga.
There we go.
Go on, Tanganga. Go on.
Come on, lads.
Here's Stephen Bergwijn breaking forward, so making the run in the inside. I think that's good defending by Murray to kind of come across that run. I think Murray defended that quite well.
I think he should have kept running. I think he should have kept running with the ball. There was enough space for him to keep running.
Ribsy says Skip getting away with murder. No, how they haven't got a free kick there? Skip just went straight up into the back like Lokonga and pushed him over edge of the box. And the referee decided it was a fair challenge. Good to see you in the live chat, the Disabled team. Thanks for tuning in.
No, you can't just do that.
Reguilón
can't let Ben White do that, lads. Come on now.
Reguilón was having none of it. What do you think about the role that he'll have to play this season, guys? Sergio Reguilón struggled last year.
Do you know what? He only struggled defensively really after his injury, Matty. Before that, he was fairly solid. And look, one thing I do like about him is he gets forward, he gets into the box, he gets on the end of things. And look, if you're going to allow him to do that, it's up to you to find someone to kind of sit in and cover him. If you're going to allow him to get that far forward. So no, look, I think he'll do just fine, Matty.
Rune says, why are the bots coming to this channel? I don't know, but it's incredibly irritating. There's people spamming. What I will say are extremely dodgy links into the live chat. If someone spams a link into any live chat on YouTube, guys, don't click on it. It's not worth your time.
What?
There's people just spamming these links for games and stuff like that. Always happens in the watch-alongs. It's really annoying.
It's ridiculous.
Marcelo, what do you think about Reguilón this season?
Listen, I always said it, I think he was just on bad form. I think also injuries had to play a part of it. I think also when the team is down, certain players can also get down.
Lacazette got on the end of a long cross there at the back post but fired it wide.
Listen, Arsenal are really growing in this game. I'm getting a little bit worried. But look, I think I always told David this. I think he's just had like a bad run of spell. It happens to every player, but I do see talent there. I saw enough there to see that, this is a good player.
I think for me, it's no surprise that Reguilón was at his best last season when we were playing attacking football. But as soon as we became defensive, he couldn't suit it because he's not a defensive fullback. He is a modern day, very attacking fullback.
Yeah.
He played wing back at Sevilla, didn't he, Matty?
I think it was left back of a four, but it was just an attacking role that he was playing. Sammy Mockwell is saying
not a foul.
Hopeful.
Oi! Oh, I thought you called it a foul. I'm sorry. Sorry, Matty.
No worries. Sammy Mockwell saying that Tottenham remain hopeful of completing a deal for Lautaro Martinez, but Chelsea's move for Romelu Lukaku could now make the move complicated. So we're still confident, but Lukaku will make it a little bit more difficult. And just more of that from ESPN that Tottenham have made a bid for Lionel Messi, but I'm not even going to entertain those rumors.
Listen, I think the Lautaro. Call me crazy. I said the same thing about Romero. I think it's going to get done, I hope you're right. I just like the Argentine connection, I just can see it. I can see it getting done. Look
at this abusive comment I've just got. I heard you order the new Spurs top with winks on the back. How dare you? How dare you? David, tell him who's on the back of my home shirt.
I don't know.
You do know.
Jack Clark. That's who's on the back of Matty's home shirt.
It hasn't arrived yet. I don't know why.
I don't know if that's any. I don't know if that's any better though, Matty.
Yeah.
It is. How dare you? I did it out of sheer stubbornness.
Listen, I'm gonna have a tough choice because I always get a sunny shirt every season, but it's gonna have to be because I don't want to get the away and the third one. I hate them.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna get the home
They're
one.
beautiful.
Yeah.
No, they're beautiful.
So I have a tough choice between Sonny, Romero, and Lautaro when he comes in.
Højbjerg. I'm getting a Højbjerg one. You have to get a Højbjerg one.
I got Højbjerg in my away jersey last season, and it is my favorite jersey of all
Matty,
time.
did you get your Golini jersey yet? You're the only grown man I know that gets a goalkeeper jersey.
No, because he's not on the official Spurs site yet. You can't get him. His number hasn't even been confirmed. Part of me is thinking they may be trying to get rid of Lloris to give Golini the number 1, and I don't like that.
Stop! Don't go for a long ball, Dyer. You can't do long balls, please.
Oh, well done, Skip, getting his foot in there. Love it.
Come on,
Dyer, just keep up.
Are you behind us, David?
Yeah, he's a little bit. Oh, Deli, what are you doing?
Are you behind if you're watching on our same stream?
I don't know.
What are you doing, Deli?
Just try to refresh the
Nice.
stream.
Good job from Regulon. That's a foul. That's a foul, ref. That's a foul.
Oh, David, you're not in the stream yet. Oh, there you are.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Not coming back in.
Sanchez is looking really good on the ball. It's actually like
It's weird, isn't it?
it's weird. He's actually looking like better than ever on the ball.
Do not be so.
I know. No, look. If the deal comes, I want to go for it, but like I would say only for the right deal because he's actually pinging some great pings, man.
Yeah, but it's that I don't think that was ever his problem, Marcelo. It's reading the ball when it comes in over his head.
Yeah, that's true. No, listen. But you never know. Look, you never really know how a person like Romero can help a player.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Like I remember, Gomez, really struggled, and then Van Dijk came in and basically turned him to a world-class player. So who knows? But oh man.
Oh, well done, good defending.
Yeah, I really thought Dyer was going to get out jumped there.
At least he got off the ground. No concrete in his boots today.
I don't know. It's too early to say.
No, it can't be allowing that. That's too easy.
Yeah, we're really strong. This is what I was talking about, David. It's when the pressure is on us. I really want to see how we play when the pressure is on us.
Just skip by Sanchez there.
We're getting outpaced here, man.
That's it, Skip. At least Skip is trying to put pressure on in there.
Yeah.
Højbjerg, come out. Sanchez, get out. No, good save.
That's a joke. That's a joke.
It's too easy.
It's a joke. Come on, man.
Too easy.
Like, it's just like, and I hate to say it, but it's also Dele Alli, man. He's losing. He didn't even save that. That hit the post. Just hit the post. Like it's just like any little pressure, and like Dele Alli, man, like losing the ball every time we get the ball back, he loses it. Like you gotta like stop just doing these like nutmegs and this is where like I judge his game. Like yeah, he has the occasional magical flair that we need, but like
no.
He's too slow.
Do you know what, Marcelo? I agree with you. I was only saying it to Matty last week during the Chelsea game, actually, lad, that, as good as Dele Alli can be at times, what really does let him down is them sloppy passes, them stupid passes where he gives them away. And I actually said that to Matty last week, Marcelo, that, Dele Alli needs to be more consistent with his passing because when he does lose the ball, it can lead to problems. We already seen that in the Stoke game last year. That's why he got took straight off.
Yeah. We're getting pumped right now, man. We started off really well, but these last 10 minutes,
I think it's just a case of like, especially with Dele Alli, is like someone needs to be coaching it into him. When we are getting pumped like that, you just need to start. That's when you need to start taking care of the ball. You know what I mean? When we're on the front foot, do all whatever you want, your flicks and your tricks. When we're getting pumped, look after the ball.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. You got to look after it. You can't be losing the ball. It just because it's going to start creating just a, forward momentum for Arsenal, and it's
and it's a never-ending cycle if you keep doing the same thing, giving away the ball.
Yeah, it just creates a momentum. It also lets you know that all we have to do is just pressure. Like how are we letting? Like we're just pumping it forward, man. It's
right.
Like we need to. Yeah, let's see some some ground passing. Let's see some creativity, man. And Delhi should.
Sorry, there's more reports coming out saying Tottenham are confident of completing a deal for Martinez, but oh god, we'll have to wait and see. Sorry,
Someone's got to press him. Someone's got to press him.
He's Bellerin to Pepe.
That's it. I love how Skip is always on the front foot, running at his man, putting pressure on him.
Don't lose the ball. Don't lose the ball, Delhi.
Oh,
just a sloppy pass again, man.
That was Højbjerg.
Was that Højbjerg?
That was Højbjerg, yeah. I think the pass from Lucas. No, I think the pass from Lucas was poor because he kind of it held Højbjerg up and the ball was caught underneath his feet and he needed to get it out as fast as possible.
Yeah, we need to have some composure when there's pressure, man.
I don't mind not an Arsenal player.
No, I don't.
Fair enough.
I like that in the derby game. That it spices it up a bit.
Yeah, we do need we need composure on the ball, man. Like these guys are way too scared to play football sometimes. It's incredible. I mean, this is Arsenal. Like these guys are not good.
But even without the ball, our press hasn't been good today. It hasn't been in sync as we've seen over preseason. It's kind of like one lad's going and the other lad's. When you're doing a synchronized press, one lad goes, the next lad has to follow. The next lad has to follow. Yeah. So that eventually, so with the person on the ball, gets put under pressure and ends up kicking away or losing the ball. We need to get our press synced up here today. Although we are losing the ball with sloppy passing and that, the reason why Arsenal are holding on to it for so long is because our press is non-existent so far.
Yeah.
That's it, Skippy. Yes. That's what I'm talking about.
We got to be faster. We got to be faster. Come on.
Bergwijn.
Again, every time. And then it puts us in trouble.
Here's Pepe breaking forward for Arsenal.
So stupid.
Cuts it back. Tanganga clears.
Just so dumb. And we're never on the third ball.
Oh, that's good play from Smith Rowe. Links into the box. Dyer away.
I tell you, Dyer's been clearing everything.
He has.
It's a joke, man.
Who needs Christian Romero? Who needs him? Send him back to Atlanta. We don't want him. We got Dyer and Sanchez.
Don't say that, please.
How's he getting that much time out there?
Maybe we'll watch the stream and decide. Yeah, one fan wants it. They all want it.
Someone press him. Hello? This guy is just. Well, who's gonna press him? Are we already tired?
Next man, go Bergwijn. Go Bergwijn. 10 minutes earlier. Jesus. That pass was happening all day long.
You know what it is, David? It's just reactive football. It's reactive football. Nobody is proactive. And it's the same thing we saw under Jose. It's, everybody's just reacting. There we go. Not Skip, though. That is brilliant from Skip. Brilliant. That's what we need.
All game in midfield. Yeah. All game getting in, winning that ball, putting pressure in there. I love it.
And that's what I mean, David. Proactive football. You read the game. See where, determine where the ball is going to be and just have that confidence, that cojones, what, I'm going to get this ball back.
Yeah.
So time check here, we're on 36, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58 for anybody who's trying to sync up. Sorry, Marcelo.
No. I was just going to say, even if it means making a mistake, you can't. In a game of football, you always have to, accept the fact that you might make a mistake.
Yeah.
But you got to try, man. You got to try.
Yeah. Look, you don't mind making mistakes as long as you're trying things. You know what I mean? You can accept the mistakes. Oh, beautiful.
Sonny just got in his way there.
We're just walking. Come on, lads. That Højbjerg, he looks absolutely shattered.
Yeah, he played in Euros for quite a while.
Yeah, he looks bollocks. That's it. Well done.
Press him. Come on, lads. There we go.
Right, son, go.
Gotta go. He can't wait until he figures out and do his TiVo. Come on now.
The women's team are there watching.
I'd actually love to know who'd win in a game, the women's team or the men's team. Here's Tierney for Arsenal. Aubameyang and Xhaka. They're finding too much space in the middle of the park, which is where we were suffocating them in the early stages of the game. Lacazette looking for Aubameyang, but thankfully he's a terrible footballer, so it was a bad pass.
Højbjerg's doing a lot of walking around, lads, in the field.
And look, I'm looking now in the comments, and I'm not being negative. I'm just saying how the game is. And right now, Arsenal just have all the momentum. Like let's be real here. Like, it's more likely a goal's going to come from their end than our end. Like we need to. I'm not saying like, oh, we're going to lose the game or that the game is over. I'm just saying what we need to do. And what we need to do is be proactive on the ball. This is what we saw all of last season. We weren't proactive without the ball. We have to be more proactive without the ball. Pressing, reading the game, trying to make interceptions. This is how this it's the basics of football. You know what I mean, David? It's the basics of football.
No, it is. Look, last season, we said it many times, and we were reactive instead of being proactive. And look, it's been the same since the first 10 minutes. After the first 10 minutes of this game, but look, just a couple of little things. Look, Dele Alli, a few sloppy passes here and there. Højbjerg, I'll be honest with you, he's doing a lot of walking around. It's a bit concerning. Tanganga's look solid. Skip's look solid in there. Skip has probably been one of our best players, to be honest with you. And I'd say, look, fair play to him, but Moonboot seems to be getting on the end of everything in the box to get it away.
Yeah, that is true. We are absorbing the pressure decently, but
more competently than last season.
Yeah,
we do want to stop it though.
I would say a possible positive is sometimes these games they do tend to have like a back and forth flow, and let's hope maybe we start getting our rhythm with the ball. And now we start attacking.
Son is in. Oh, the touch just came out wide. Ben White on top of him. Oh, a better touch there, and Son was in. Højbjerg with the cross. There's no one in the box. Look up, Højbjerg. He didn't even take a look in the box before playing that. Here's Lucas on the left. Son making a run in behind. Oh, it's a great ball by Lucas. Son takes it down. Edge of the 6-yard box. Man, puts it back. Dele Alli.
He scores. God.
How
did he not score that?
He's so unlucky there, Ali, but he has to be doing better.
He does that every
Lucas
time.
So well to hold that ball up edge of the 6-yard box and plays such an intricate direct pass into Dele Alli, who's sprinted into the box.
Happened?
And Ali gets his touch on it and he puts it on the post.
He has to score that.
Best chance in the game. He does.
How does he not score?
He has to score that. He's done it again, Matty. Missing absolute sitters.
Oh, it was saved. But he should have buried it.
You buried it. Top roof. Done. He should have buried that, man. Just send a rocket up that roof, man.
That's unlucky. Do you know what, though? I have to say, that's great hold-up play by Son. He doesn't force the issue. He's patient. He lets everything slow down. Then Dele Alli makes a good run. Should have buried it, but look, it's good play. We're starting to get back on the ball again. And I have to say, Marcelo noticed that earlier, and even there, that ball over the top by Sanchez for Sonny again. Sanchez has been decent with the feet so far.
He's been our best defender, David. He's been our best defender. It's great. Like, I can't believe. Listen, I don't want to jinx myself, but he's been class today.
ESPN.
Jesus, Ali, just take that into you. And, oh my, that's so frustrating.
Yeah, just annoying. we finally get a little bit of momentum.
Just take it into you. Just take your touch and pass it backwards or pass it inside. Not why are you flicking it like that? It's like you're in your own half. Like everyone knows, you're told do not try things like that in your own half.
Yeah.
A few things there quickly. ESPN are now reporting that Tottenham believe they have agreed a deal with Inter Milan for Lautaro Martinez, but sources in Inter Milan are failing to admit they've now sanctioned a transfer. So it looks as though Tottenham thought this is done. Inter Milan don't, which may be where the conflicting reports are coming from the English and Italian press. Jack Kanicki with the live chat, or the super chat, rather. Jack with the $5, absolute legend. Thank you so much. And Jack, for anyone who may have missed it, is going to be a host on some of these watch-alongs this season. So Jack, thank you so much for joining the team. Jack says, Delhi is more useless than a trash bag with holes in it. I regret to announce that Jack Kanicki has left the Mate's Tottenham Blog watch-along team after slandering, joking. Pick up you beautiful lads. Jack, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for the super chat. It's been an up and down game for Dele Alli, I would say that. And
I hope you're enjoying your holiday, Jack.
I do too, Jack.
But let me ask you this, Matty. Let me ask you this. You're a player. You come back from a bad season. You didn't even score a Premier League goal. You really need to.
Oh Lord.
You need to you need to prove to the fans that you're back, and you keep missing these sitters after sitters. He owes to us to bear that. He should have buried that, man.
Some more reports coming in there. BBC are now saying Tottenham are trying to complete a deal for Martinez. Inter Milan are denying suggestions a fee has been agreed, but Spurs believe they can get him. So for me, I think you mentioned it earlier, Marcelo, this is really, really similar to the way that Christian Romero transfer played out.
Yeah.
Which is rather interesting for me.
Listen, I think it's the Argentine connection. Of course, Martinez is going to say he's happy at the club. Of course, he's going to say all these things. People sometimes tend to not understand the politics in football, but no manager or player can, come out and say, yeah, no, I'm super unhappy at the club and I hate it here. And
Smith Rowe deflected off Dyer. It's got behind for a corner, got way too much space there on the edge of the box and was able to maneuver the space to get that shot away, but it's deflected behind.
But, I think with the Argentine connection, I think it's going to happen. I'm not going to lie. I think Asian Lo Celso's cooking up something.
I imagine he is. We've apparently made a bid for Messi as well, so maybe they're all coming.
Imagine
get the entire national team in.
Yeah, just get the entire Argentine national team. We'll be cooking.
No one else. We still probably wouldn't win anything. Oh, David, you're on mute.
I said the Copa America champions, Argentina.
Exactly. I didn't even notice you were saying anything, and Troy said in the live chat that you were on mute.
Why you got to do me like that, David?
No, look, you had
I was trying not to mention this.
I don't take any Ireland digs. Come on now.
No.
That's because you're at the point of pity.
Yeah, it's gone past taking digs at Ireland. We're just gone to the dogs completely. But you know what? I still stick in there. I still always believe, still always have faith we'll turn around the next game. And I'm still going to be like that as well. Look, Dyer turning back to moon boots there with the miss kick. Ridiculous. Can't be doing that at this level.
That's a terrible free kick to give.
Yellow card there for Skip as well.
This ref is really quick to give yellow cards for us, huh? Come on now. Defend this.
Free kick here on the left-hand side, right now near the corner of the box, actually up at the touchline. Pepe and Smith Rowe standing over.
Smith Rowe and Pepe asking who's hosting.
Let's see if this is the real Spurs.
That's it. Oh, that's it.
There we go. Good job. I'll say this. Good job from Dele Alli. Good job from Dele Alli. He's been really good on these set pieces. He's been getting a lot of crosses. It's been up and down game for him. Should have had a goal.
David?
DQ. Look, it's me. I'm Ireland's number one Spurs fan. Ireland is Matty's.
David Harris is gone. I am Ireland's number one Spurs fan.
No, Matty's Ireland's biggest YouTuber, Spurs YouTuber, but I am the number one fan, lad. That's why Matty came calling, lad. Matty found me. He's like, I need to get that guy. He's Ireland's number one fan, so.
No, I didn't. That's not why I got you. Wow. I see how it is. After everything I do for you, Dave.
Matty is passionate, but unfortunately, we done a quiz. I won it. And
and then we did 2 more quizzes, and I won both of those quizzes.
No, lad. I told you, my niece had my phone.
Yeah. I apologize. So David was in the live chat on his phone, but his niece was doing the quiz. That's what happened. Makes perfect sense. We all believe you.
No, look, we didn't write down the terms of the agreement before the quizzes, so we only done it for that one, lad.
I see.
Yeah, look, most of Ireland actually do. Most of Ireland actually do, and it kills me. Matty's surrounded by them. I'm surrounded by them. But and be honest with you, they're pretty unbearable too. Only Ronan's the nice one. Ronan's the one where it's his birthday tomorrow, and he's a Sound Liverpool fan.
Yes.
But the rest of them, they're a bit unbearable.
Yeah. Shane and Rob are probably the most unbearable, I do have to say.
Oh, I love not wearing them. It's so fun about it.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Marcelo likes winding Shane up as well.
Shane doesn't bite.
Oh, he does with Marcelo. He does with Marcelo all the time. It's really funny. I just want to say quickly to anybody who is watching, here I have proof that 53.3% of you who watch this channel are not subscribed. So please, if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do so down below. We'll have more watch-alongs all throughout the season with a fantastic new lineup, which I will confirm in a second. I also have transfer shows coming up. Had a breaking news stream today on the Tower Martinez. So if you do want to make sure you're first all of these news, these breaking news bits for Spurs, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. There's this guy sitting right below me as well, the Irish Hotspur. Make sure to go over and check his channel out as well. More incredible content over there. So please do head over that way and subscribe to him as well. But the watch along for next season. So Martin says, hi, I'm new here. There were, of course, a lot of watch-alongs last season that we couldn't do because me and some work commitments or some of us couldn't turn up on stream sometimes. But we have now put together a full team and a full lineup for the watch-alongs next season. So there's 6 of us in total that will be taking on this project for getting every single watch-along done for the season. And I'm delighted to confirm the 3 of us will, whenever possible, be back on these live streams. But we will be joined by Jack and Nicky, who you've seen in the live chat today. We'll have Bobby from Bobspur TV and Darius from Paxton Road TV as well. So I'm really, really excited about this. An incredible lineup for the watch-alongs this season and bringing to you every single time Spurs are playing a fantastic show that will bring you all the reaction, all the analysis of Tottenham's fixtures all throughout the year. Guys, you excited?
Absolutely. Can't wait. I mean...
Sorry, go on.
No, I was going to say, I mean, having those 3, the 3 giants, great addition. Matty Hayes, you do it again. You cease to surprise us. You just get it done. You're more proactive than Spurs. I'll say that.
That's a compliment of the Partichis in.
Yeah. Do you know what it is though, boys? It's a bit sad in a way because it was the 3 of us to start, and the 3 of us ideally would love to keep continuing to do it and stuff like that. But look, with work and everything else like that now, and look, it gets back in the way. Everything's starting to go back to normal, so it's a bit different now. But we've got 3 absolute gems in. 3 gems. Jack, he's just going to fit in for Matty. Like seamlessly, he'll do the hosting role, I believe. So that's just going to be a seamless transition, Look, I'll be honest with you, I'll probably be here for most of the games, if not all of them. I'll probably miss 1 or 2 throughout the season. But look, you bring in Bob, Bob, he, as much as he piss off Bob, but as much as he annoys me sometimes, I love him. He has great opinions and stuff like that. So what an absolute guy to get in. And Darius from Paxton Road as well. Absolutely brilliant football and opinions. I love listening to what Darius has to say. When he speaks, I shut up. Just like Bob and like Jack as well. So no, look, it's an absolute class panel going forward this season, and I'm for one excited. And look, just to you guys out there, the Matt Pack, the Samba Soldiers, and the Harris Army. Look, it's something different for you, different views, different personalities as well, and stuff like that, So it'd be a good watch along for all you guys throughout the whole season. So just stay with it. It's going to be amazing.
It is, and like I was saying, it's only a fraction of what you're getting on this channel. John here says the channel is going all the way to the very top of YouTube. I certainly hope it does, John. Thank you for that. Mark says, so why call it Matt Hayes YouTube then? Well, like I said, it's only a fraction of the channel. There's so much more content coming on this, and I always say it. I owe the growth of this channel to these two gents as much as I do to myself and to so many other people as well. So my name's in the channel, but we all know it's a whole lot more than that. Anyway, Lane says first half almost sent me to sleep. If I wasn't here, I probably would have slept as well, to be honest. Guys, are you expecting any changes at the halftime break here?
Do you know what? This is a tough one, lads, because season only starts in a week. Do you risk injuries? Do you go for the win? It's a tough situation to be in. I don't know what. Honestly, if I was Nuno, I don't know what I would do right now. I really don't.
I would wait until like the 60-minute mark. Yeah. I think we're at the point in the season where everybody is pretty much fit. It's just, you don't want to risk injuries like you said, David. But listen,
we also don't want to risk the game.
Yeah, I don't want to lose to these guys. Listen, I don't want to start the season by losing to Arsenal at home. So I say I would take out Højbjerg and put Niles John in there, and I would maybe put in Lo Celso for Dele Alli on the 60-minute mark as well.
Yeah, sounds good to me. Sounds good. I'd like to see Dane Scarlett come on. Do you know what I'd love? Do you know what I'd love more than anything? And David's gone, so he's not going to hear this. Jack Clark to come off the bench and score the winner. Oh, the satisfaction I would get out of that, just laughing in David's face every time I talk to him for the next month would be absolutely beautiful. But I'm sure we will see changes. Like I said, a much bigger bench today than we do usually see. I'll just get it up for you so you can see it here. Let me get rid of that banner at the bottom. The bench is Galini, Whiteman, Doherty, Winks, Rodin, Sissoko, Lo Celso, Aurier, Davis, Carter Vickers, Amole, Scarlett, John, and Clark. So, two keepers on the bench. I'm sure we won't get to see both those. And how many other players is that? 2, 7, 10, 13 other players there. So maybe we won't get to see all of them either, but I'm sure we'll see a lot of them as the second half comes on. Like I said, do make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. David's in live chat. Clark will be loaned out. Let me get rid of this lineup here. What does Martin say there? Martin says, I hope you have the Jack Clark clip handy. I actually don't. I don't have the clip handy at the moment, but I will sort that out for the next stream. Thank you for reminding me, Martin. Thanks for the clip again as well. Ripsy says, Lucas is moving well, put him on the right-hand side and get Stevie off. Do you think that's a good plan, Marcelo? Or do you agree with me where I'm saying that I think he's better centrally?
Centrally. He's a different player centrally, man. And he's making those really cut-through passes. He's almost becoming like an Eriksen-type player, Matty. I mean, his passes are really good. Like, they're cutting Arsenal's defense. I would say keep him in the middle, but with Stevie B, look, he needs to be doing better. Him and Dele needs to be doing better. A couple of times they lost the ball when they shouldn't be losing it, but let's hope they turn it back in the second half.
Some big football news here, not related to Spurs, but Fabrizio Romano confirms that Lionel Messi is set to join Paris Saint-Germain in a bizarre turn of events that 3 days ago he was set to sign that Barca contract, and now he's on his way to PSG. Dan Davenport here says, "Yo, Matt, hola Marcelo, como vai?" If I pronounced that right?
Yeah. Your Portuguese is fluent fine. Tudo bem, obrigado, bem-vindo.
I agree with what he said. Luca says Jack Clark is too timid for this level, and Sue says waste of everyone's time buying young Jack. Well, at least I know who the real fans are now. Steve, good to see you in the live chat. Says, hey, Matt, David, and Marcelo. Thank you very much, Steve, as always, for tuning in.
Hey, come on, guys, take it easy. Take it easy on Matty, okay? Jack Clark is his favorite player. Don't do him like that.
He's not my favorite player. He's just one of the best. No, he has potential, and I'm excited to see him realize it because I'll have been right, and every other Spurs fan will have been wrong.
Listen, I hope you are right. Honestly, I hope you are right because I don't want that to be another 15 million waste.
Was it 15? God, it's kind of hard to defend that. Robbie says, really looking forward to seeing Gil this season. Looked really good in the game against Brazil. Did you watch that game in the Olympics?
Yeah, no, I watched the whole Olympics. Especially, I watched Spain, I watched Brazil, and I also watched Mexico. Those are the three countries I followed. And I got to say, man, he changed up that second half. I mean, we were all over Spain in the first half. But once they added Gil, I mean, their offense just looked different. The only thing I will say is he got bullied by our fullbacks quite a lot. He needs to be a little bit physically stronger than that. Dani Alves, I mean, it is Dani Alves. He's a legend. So no shame in that. But Dani Alves literally made him move to the right-hand side because he couldn't cope with him on our left-hand side because he couldn't cope with our right-hand side. So, yeah.
Look, he definitely has a lot of developing to do, and he definitely has a lot of time to do it. To be honest, which isn't a concern. He's young, he's not inexperienced, but he's not exactly the most experienced player in the world. He's plenty of time to develop, and I'm no doubt that he will do because he's held in such high regard in Spain. I think that's something that we have to take note of and have to realize. If the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona were as big fans of him as they were, maybe without their financial difficulties, they would have pushed through to get a deal done there. But we need to realize how exciting this player we have on our hands is. And speaking of exciting, look at this beautiful image of fans back in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium.
It's amazing,
isn't it? Just fantastic. It's been too long. It's been too long.
Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be. That's honestly the thing I'm looking forward to the most is just seeing the fans, the tradition back in the stadium. I know I'm not there, but it does make a difference as a person watching the game because the empty stadiums, it just always just felt like it was a training match. It never felt like it was a real home game. You know what I mean, Matty?
Yeah, I get you. And we need fans. What made White Hart Lane best that it was is the fans, the 38,000, whatever it was, in that stadium. Cheering those players on every single step of the way. We need those fans back in the stadium. It's going to be big for us. It'll be very, very big. But second half, we're not long away from kickoff here. Again, at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, of course, a reminder that it is Tottenham 0, Arsenal 0. Best chance of the day falling to Dele Alli, who hit the post from 7 yards out, courtesy of what we think was a very decent save by Bert Leno. Tottenham started the game quite strongly and slowly faded away, with Arsenal probably controlling the majority of the middle stages of that, but we ended quite well. A couple of chances, not able to put them away just yet. Dan says, Matt, do you know if we are looking at signing Coutinho? We are not. I know there's reports from Mundo Deportivo, but I saw clarification on those, and Tottenham are not interested in Coutinho at the moment. I assume the wages are the biggest issue in that one there. Dara says, bring on Gio. Ripsy says, Dele, who managed to find a pass in an ocean of open net, or find the post in an ocean of open net. He does that.
Yeah, he should have.
He was just unlucky, though, surely. There's an element of that there, no?
Yeah, but Matty, he's been I've noticed this. He's been missing a lot of sitters from last.
I think your audio's dropped out there, Marcelo.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
If you remember that Villa game, remember that incredible Villa game where we won 3-2? Dele Alli should have had a hat. Yeah.
Braden played very well that day. Let's be honest. He was incredible.
No, he was. But he's not as clinical as he used to be. Sure. Before, the old Dele Alli scores that 10 out of 10 times. Matty, he doesn't miss that. So it could be confidence. I hope it is. Because I want to see Dele back. I do. I really do.
Yeah, I think every Spurs fan does. The player that he was back at the beginning of his time at Tottenham, he was one of the best in the league. There's that 1 year where he scored 18 goals. The players are back out in the pitch here. I'm trying to look for some subs, but it seems to be the same 10 outfielders anyway, starting this second half as finished the first. We'll see if Lloris or Galini is the man in the back of the net, but as far as we're concerned, elsewhere, we will be lining up the exact same. I'll just give you a quick reminder of what that 11 is for anybody who may be tuning in late or may not know. It is Dyer, Sanchez, and the centre-back pairing, who've actually been quite good today. Reguilon and Tanganga, and full-back Højbjerg escaped in the middle of the park with Bergwijn, Dele, and Lucas playing behind Højbjerg some, but I'm sure we'll see some subs as the second half continues on. Hamza says, and Ndombele not involved again. Why? Well, that was the excuse in the last couple of weeks, was he's just had a kid, so obviously we need some personal time there, but he hasn't been back since. Didn't feature in any tournaments over the summer either, so it's the end of last season. It's the last time he played football, so it's concerning why he's not there. David is saying there are no subs at halftime, but unless there's a change in goals, which we haven't quite seen yet. David, I'll give this question to you because I need to just pop off for 2 seconds. But Steve says, how has Skip been playing?
Skip has been very impressive, actually. He's put a lot of pressure on the midfield. He's getting his foot in, he's getting stuck in, and he's turned over a lot of ball in there in the first half. So hopefully we can see more in the second half. He's been very good, I have to say.
Yeah, I think he's been our best midfielder, if I'm going to be honest. He's easily been our best midfielder. There's no way we loan him out, right, David?
No.
He can't go on loan. If he goes on loan, I don't know what this club is doing. This kid is ready. I don't care if he's inexperienced. He's 20 years old. I don't care. Guess what? Harry Kane at one point was inexperienced in 20. There was a point where Ledley King was 20 and inexperienced. There was a point where Vertonghen was inexperienced. There was a point where Toby was inexperienced. We let those guys grow into our team. There is no way we let this guy go out on a loan. He has to be playing for Spurs this season. Has to.
Yeah, he has to. I don't get this whole idea of sending him out on loan. Look, we sent him out on loan last season. He's clearly proved he's good enough to be in the Premier League. He ripped the Championship up. And look, Marcelo, I have this saying, and I'm sure they have the saying in Brazil. I'm sure it's right in Brazil. If you're young enough, you're good enough.
Yeah.
Or if you're good enough, it doesn't matter about your age.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really doesn't matter. And at the end of the day, look, I fully believe in him. He's looked like our best midfielder today.
David, in Brazil, we used to send, we sent 19-year-old Ronaldinho to compete for the Confederation Cup. We sent 19-year-old Ronaldinho to compete for the Copa America. We sent,
Kaká, a young Kaká to a World Cup. No?
Yeah, we sent Kaká, 17 years old, something like that he was. We also sent Ronaldo, R9, in 1994. He was like 16, 17. We sent him to the World Cup. We nearly played him in the final. We nearly played him in a final. The only reason we didn't was because Romario was too good at the time. But, we also put R9 in, the Copa Americas when he was like 18, 19, and he fed off these older, more experienced top players, and believe it or not, when you give these youngsters a chance, they will surprise you, man. We also put Pelé at 16. It's like in Brazil, it is a very heavy tradition to allow youngsters, because in Brazil, we usually have an age gap. Yeah. Like normally we don't play players that are above 30 or 35. It's very rare we do, but lining up a shot. That was a good shot.
ATX7 Gaming, yeah. He says how's the second half started. Started with Spurs on the front foot, to be honest. Just had a corner kick. Went through everybody out to the edge of the box to where Reguilon was. He had a strike and it was deflected and it's got out for another corner kick to Tottenham. So, starting the half very well, ATX7 Gaming. And Marcelo, I got the saying wrong. The saying is if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, exactly. Age should not matter. It's all about whether you're good enough.
Yeah.
Look at Arsenal. They're a young team. This is a young team.
Who's
that?
That's
another corner. I think that's another corner.
Another corner. That's
another corner.
Sanchez, getting up there, making himself a threat like he was that time when we played Everton. He scored 2, but he gave away 2.
Ronan is asking me about Anthony from Ajax. I got to say, he was superb in that World Cup. I don't know if you saw the goal that we scored. Did you see that pass from him, David?
Yeah.
Oh, it was beautiful.
No, he'll be out of Ajax very, very soon.
Yeah, he's a top player. I like Anthony.
Ajax, they seem to get some of these young Brazilians in, don't they? They have David Neres. Is he still there?
Yeah, but he smokes too much weed. He's just, he's having too much fun on Amsterdam.
What a turn by Højbjerg. Sonny, let's see what he can do. He faces him up. It's gone out for a corner kick. Great ball by Højbjerg.
Good start from Spurs. This is the start that we're talking about, David. Being proactive. We're not trying to be negative. We're just saying how it is. We're just saying how it is, and when we're doing good, we say it. I'm really liking this. It's quick decision making, being proactive with the ball, intercepting the ball, decisive. Yes, not being afraid.
Yeah. Someone's asking what minute we're on. We're just gone into the 49 minutes, 49:01, 49:03, 04, 05, 06. Anyone that wants to sync up there, 49 minutes and 10 seconds in.
What?
Offside, is it?
Get out of here. What do you mean offsides? It literally hit Ben White and it went back to Mora. Oh my God. That's not offsides. Not offsides. It's ridiculous.
Someone breaking time says going back to Skip. If Winks plays ahead of him, then that's a travesty. Travesty on Winks, but look, we all know Winks isn't going to cut it at Tottenham, to be honest with you. But yeah, no, that's all the comments, guys. Keep getting your comments in. Make sure you do smash the like on the stream. Subscribe on the channel if you're new, And also get over there to my channel as well. Check it out if you feel free. The Irish Hotspur. Smash and subscribe on that. And guys, get your super chats in as well. Show your support to Matty. And with whatever thoughts or opinions are. And keep getting your comments in, guys, engaging with us. Well, Arsenal on the front foot here. Who's this? Nicola Pepe. Let's see what he can do.
Hugo's I gotta say, Hugo's distribution should be better there.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
Arsenal with the overlap. Oh, well defended by Reguilon. That's a goal kick, surely.
Yeah, it's a goal kick. Get out of here. What is his fashion style that he's going for? Cellared. Honestly,
Mr. Tree or vegan boy.
Oh my God.
That's a god. The state of him, man. State of his curtains. He has the old curtain trick. The old curtain fringe, opening the curtains and then the mustache. He's a joke of a footballer, that guy. Oh Lord. No, he's off. What?
Oh,
that is shocking. He is shit.
That is shocking.
Oh my God, he should have rattled the net there.
Wow. That
offside anyway, but Jesus Christ, he should have absolutely kicking fresh air. There's nothing better. Kicks fresh air.
My goodness. My goodness.
We need to clip that with some clown music, Marcelo.
Oh my God. You call that a striker? Oh my God. Harry Kane sends that through the roof, man.
David's never going to let this go.
He needs to be on the next advert for Specsavers, Matty. That's shocking. That's made my day. I'm going to be dreaming about that tonight.
That's good movement. Good movement from Spurs. That's Sonny.
Stevie B, come on, get up.
Get up. You got to be tougher than that, Stevie.
Osper Daly says, who do you think our next two signings will be? Martinez and Messi.
I think it's going to be Martinez and I think
Tomiyasu realistically for me.
Yeah, I think so too.
Robert Bullmore says Martinez and De Vrij.
You see, I think we are going for a secret.
Bergwijn.
Naughty boy!
Bergwijn for Delhi. Lennon was off.
Unlucky. Bergwijn has been naughty.
That was nice. That was actually pretty good from Bergwijn.
Just 2 foot. I don't care. Take them down when they're attacking.
There's only one manager that gets players sent off in pre-season, and we sacked him at the end of last year.
He got sent off himself as well, Matty.
That's good from him.
Let's go. That's it, Pierre. What a Viking. Steering the ship, my man.
There's 350 people watching live right now. Please do hit that like button, subscribe if you are new, and go over and check out the Irish Hotspur as well. Make sure to subscribe while you're there too.
Already done all the plugging for you, Matty.
You're a legend. I should have known.
Granit Xhaka getting his hands touching Højbjerg, get off him. You shouldn't be touching that crisp, clean white jersey. They're dying to beat us, Matty, that much that they've brought more white into their jersey. Do you notice that?
Yeah. No, yeah.
Højbjerg and Arteta, I love it. Nothing. Let's go, Pierre. Touching his Lego hair.
Hit him, Højbjerg.
Imagine that. They had to put more white in their jersey. They hit us that much, they put more white in their jersey. Ridiculous.
Oh, Marcelo. He's left us.
I'm here.
What are you doing? Are you an Arsenal fan or something?
No. My mic is cutting in and out. Hold on. Let me try a different.
Gone completely now. Free kick here for Spurs. Jamison Sanchez over it. Hopefully he's going to score. Then you pass it to Højbjerg.
I wonder will Henry Wright call Davison Sanchez Lord of the Pinks?
After today, he'll have to. He's at the game, actually, I think.
Is he?
Yeah.
Lucky boy.
We'll be over there soon, David. Don't worry.
Yeah.
What is that first touch? What was that first touch?
He's hit that first touch. He's hit that first touch 50 times further than his last shot.
Oh my goodness!
The numbers on the back of the jersey. You see that? It's all weird.
No,
on the Arsenal jersey, look at it. It's all shocking. It's shite. But yeah, no, look, Aubameyang, I think, is wearing Eric Dyer's boots today.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah, get him, Sonny. Yeah, you tell that ref.
Aubameyang's turned into Christian Benteke.
It's only a matter of time.
Right, come on.
Arsenal, to be fair, keeping the ball well in the second half, as they did for Irish Bells in the first half as well.
We were at them, Matty, while you were gone. We were at them at the start of the first half.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we had 2 corner kicks, a shot on goal, man.
No goal.
Danny, that's too easy, man.
Oh, Tanganga, an important header away there. And Lucas not taking any risks.
Lucas, you have to...
No, wait, no, hold on.
Oh, that's
it. Here.
That's it.
Oh, ref.
Send him off. Send him off.
Send him back to South London.
Oh, what are you doing? Don't stop the game. Play the advantage. You...
That is forward from the ref.
Idiot. Hoiberg wanted to play that advantage. Why are you stopping the game?
Beautiful by Dele and Skip.
Oh, ref.
That's a red.
Send him off.
That's a red.
Send him off, ref.
That's a red. That's a red.
Send him out there. That's in the knees. Jack again. Oh, my God. Look at the state of the numbers and the names on the back of the jersey. Who do Arsenal think they are? Look at the state of them. Rocking up with font. Imagine they changed the font on the veteran and the numbers. What ridiculous carry-on.
Yeah.
Look at the state of it. Who do you think they are?
Quite bad.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's terrible.
Jersey.
That's almost as worse as City's new numbers. Have you seen their new numbers? It looks like one of those like electric clocks. It just looks ridiculous.
Oh God.
Yeah, have you not seen it? It's just like little like. It's so bad.
I didn't get to watch the Community Shield yesterday. Take back.
They know they're not going to do anything in the league. They're just like Burnley now. So how can we be different? Let's change the font on the printing on the back of our jerseys. Ridiculous.
Oh, I see. Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah, did you see that Man City one? Are you talking about the Man City one?
Yeah, I'm looking at here.
Oh, so bad, isn't it?
That is shocking.
It literally looks like those electric clocks. You know what I'm talking about, Matty?
Yeah,
with the numbers.
Digital clock, yeah.
Yeah, the digital clocks is absolutely
it's like the timer on the microwave. So
yeah, I don't know who thought of that. It is so ugly. Listen, don't fix it if it's not broken. I just don't understand. What
a great ball.
Dan says, for looking at Ramsdale from Sheffield United, we're not done. We have our keepers for this season. Arsenal are looking at them though. Are you an Arsenal fan, Dan? Is that what's happening here?
Oh, I'd love them to get Ramsdale. He is shite as well.
No, he's a great player. They should spend all of their bucks on him.
Dyer's even looking like Maldini today.
Oh, David, don't do it. You're getting excited already.
I can't help it, Matty. I can't help it. The season's upon us, lad. Do you know what? I've been dying. I've been holding it in for so long. I've tried so hard to hold it in. I thought I'd make it to the City.
Oh, game. What a ball! What a ball! Pass it back, Dele.
Oh, Dele!
That's a foul. That's a free.
That's a free kick.
The nutmegs were being spoiled within this game. Oh.
What's his name? I can't even see what the way the writing is. What's his name?
Pablo Mari.
Yeah, Arteta wannabe. Look at his hair. The state of it.
Come on, Tom. Chance here from free kick on the right hand side. Son's going to whip it in. Who's going to score? Who's getting on the end of it?
Dele Alli.
Sanchez.
Dele Alli. I hope it is.
Dele Alli, come on.
Sonny should have a little sneaky attempt at goal here.
Come on, Sonny.
Come on.
I have a good feeling about this. Oh!
He missed! How have we not scored a goal?
How is Dele missed that again?
How is he? Look, to be fair, you can't blame him for that one. It came at him extremely quickly. He did well to get anything on it. But Dele Alli off the post again.
That's some great goalkeeping from Leno. God. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a great goalkeeping by Leno, man. Oh, that's so frustrating, man.
Oh, he should have 2 goals so far today. I have to say, Dele Alli, although he's a bit sloppy at times, he really has been a very good attacking outlet for us today. It's like, look back to the old Dele Alli. Do you not remember when Dele Alli used to run off the back of Kane towards the back post and get a lot of goals that way?
Oh, come on, Sonny.
Take advantage, ref.
Play the... he's not playing the advantage on that.
Oh, early free kick out to Regular on the left. Nobody in the box, though.
Composure. Let's see what he's got.
Oh, tries to feed into Lucas, but Bellerin blocks the cross. Regular back to Dele. He puts the cross in. Oh, it's over everybody.
Oh, come on, Dele. You got to be better than that. So, man, we should be 3-0 up here. We should be 3-0 up here, man. He didn't even defend it, Bernd Leno.
He's about to kick it away. Yeah.
Again, hitting the post, man.
I just seen some guy in the crowd in the Adidas jersey that I wear, the old one.
Where?
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know the old Adidas? Do you know the Adidas Spurs jersey I wear, the old one?
Yeah.
Seen some guy in the crowd with it. He's got good taste.
Listen, I gotta say this. At least Dele Alli, I saw in the comment by I think big up Troy Achilles. He is right. You know, at least Dele Alli is getting in the right position, and that's promising in the preseason. You know, because he's only going to get sharper.
Yeah.
So let's hope he only gets sharper. You know, but,
it's anybody's guess what actually happens.
Yeah, let's hope. I'm trying to be positive.
Hopefully, Pep Star doesn't break his heart and we can get a good season at home.
Here's Granit Xhaka, I think.
Yeah. Skip needs to leave more on him. Oh, come on. You can't be letting
a lot of space and he hits it. That is the most dire thing of all time. He tried to duck out of the way of the shot and the ball just hit him.
Get him.
I do think it hit him in the head.
Yeah.
I couldn't care. Look at the size of it. He should be able to sponge that.
Yeah. He doesn't have much.
I'm starting behind for Regulon.
Oh, please.
Come on. There as well. Pablo Mari comes across to meet Regulon. Regulon hits it. Oh, just wide.
How, man? How are we not winning this game by like 5-0?
What a ball.
Oh my god.
Regulon.
It's a decent effort in the end. See that?
It is.
Bit of a corner kick there, maybe?
I think it is. No. I think he saved. No, I think he gets an hit on it. I think he gets an hit on it, Matty. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think that's a corner.
That was a good effort by Regulon, to be fair. The angle as well, to keep it down, keep it low, and keep it on target.
Well, there are a few changes here for Arsenal. Callum Chambers is the first man coming on. There's Ainsley Maitland-Niles behind him. Bukayo Saka also. Martin said a second ago, Ben White scored the winner from a corner, and Ben White's taken off.
You think they would have learnt their lesson with Chambers, and then they went and signed by Ben White for 50 million. Honestly, what a joke, club.
That's their first sub anyway. White for Chambers. Maitland-Niles coming on. Bukayo Saka as well. I see who they're going to be.
Yeah, that's the main guy, Saka.
Does Maitland-Niles think he's Jack Grealish with his socks down all like that? Does he think that City's going to come in for 100 million because he wears his socks like that?
They might. You never know with them. There's Aubameyang who's taken off for Saka. The final snub will be, is that Hector Bellerin for Maitland-Niles? Martin. No. He says Ben White is worth 50 million, to be fair. He's had one season of Premier League football. Come on.
He's worth 25 million. The other 25 million is the English tax. People need to realise this is a real thing. It's a real thing. Yeah. You go for an English player, there's tax on it. It's that simple. You pay extra because, and it's true, because they fit in with the English player quota when the squad's are registered. So and because that the Premier League is flooded with a lot of foreign talent and stuff like that, you pay that bit extra to be able to get one of them boys in. It's a true thing. People have to understand the English tax. Yeah. It's true.
I gotta say, fair play with the comment there. You see that banner, Matty?
Which one? Against
racism for Saka. Fair play.
Oh, I didn't see it actually. That's really good to see.
Yeah.
Sunshot from distance blocked. Spurs are going to make a few subs in a minute as well, with Lo Celso and Galini set to come on.
Let's see what Lo Celso's offer.
Yeah. And no Golini. Counter starts again, right?
Yeah. No, still taking over from when he didn't concede against Chelsea, lad, after he conceded the second goal.
I see.
So he's on about, what, 30 minutes?
Oh, you can't be turning there.
More. Is it, what, like 49th minute Chelsea scores? We'll give him 45, including added time. I'm sure he played in training as well during the week. So do we add that in? Or
No, I heard. Yeah, well, I heard he didn't concede in training, lad.
Yeah, makes sense. So Harry Kane is there. We've no one else.
This is great movement from the ball. This is what I'd like to see.
Regular's
You know,
been
I gotta say,
And he
we
does that.
are playing much better football, man. We really are. This is entertaining.
This comment from Pam says, "Is that your exercise for the day? All raising your hands above your head in synchronization every time Ali misses." It seems to be. That's what's happening. There could be another chance here if it bogs over someone's head. I love it. That comment.
Not much you can do there.
No, the other exercise movement I'd be doing today is lifting my hand to lift up a burger into my mouth after because I'm hungry.
I wouldn't mind the burger, I won't lie.
We deserve a goal here, lads. We really do. We deserve to win this game. Arsenal has done nothing in the second half. Absolutely nothing. We have completely overtaken them.
Hospitality is named something better.
Watchalong, all we're destroying them. Silly Arsenal, silly.
Hotspur Daily says, "Name something better than David's smile. I'll wait." Makes everyone else smile. I'll never forget when after that wing shot against Everton. When you know what happened, it was just you started laughing, it was everyone else started laughing. No one knew what had happened, but just everyone else burst into laughter, just couldn't hold it in.
No, I appreciate that. No, look, I just always try to smile and be happy, and especially after last season, I didn't get to do much, so I had to find moments. You know, Matt, you had to find moments. I have to say, it's bad. You know, Spurs have been bad, but that's one of the highlights of the season for me when I heard you do that.
Yeah.
Oh, it was so funny.
I don't have that clip yet.
I was like, clip it.
Yeah. I still haven't clipped it yet, but I should.
Oh.
I should.
Who would you put on and then right now, lads? Because I think we do need to have a switch.
I think Højbjerg's tiring.
Yeah.
So, you know, and you want to protect him for City, definitely. So you'd probably take him off, wouldn't you? You'd maybe think about taking Son off as well to protect him for City.
Oh, good defender.
I hate to say it. But maybe you'd probably take Dele Alli off as well for the City game.
Are you saying he's our best player?
Was he offside? I think he was offside.
He's been our best player going forward, I'd say, mate.
With the options, you know, limited for that game against City, maybe Ali is an option that we need in there. We need a time for the stream. I can't put a timer on this software. That's the way it works. I won't be able to do that, unfortunately.
Should be our future captain. Well done, Pierre.
Yeah.
I thought that was links myself as name.
That's
also odd for Højbjerg, and Galini, I assume, will be coming on for Lloris.
Lloris telling them, keep defending, lads. I don't want to lose this. No going, Amy. No, what are you doing, hugging Lacazette? Punch him.
No, that's Lloris hugging Lacazette.
Yeah, I know, but just punch him. I don't care if he's French. He's Arsenal at the end of the day.
Oh no, I'm just correcting you because he said Golini, not Lloris.
Oh.
No, I agree with you. I don't like Arsenal. Spurs players hugging Arsenal players.
There's an odd feeling about this for me. The way Lloris is hugging the players as he goes off the pitch. Could it be his last game at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? Who knows?
No, come on.
Is Galini number 22 now? Because he wore that against Chelsea as well. Am I safe to buy the jersey? That's all I want.
You have to get the jersey.
I'm 100%. I'll probably get the home and away keeper jersey. I won't lie. Shop now.
Come on, lads.
I might just buy it now.
Get no on the back, mate.
I would wait until the end of the.
I'm not going to do that.
I would wait until the end of the window. No, Matty.
Nah.
Because I don't know.
I just want to see if his number's confirmed. Actually, I won't actually buy it now.
Oh, Dyer, do not get yourself in that sort of trouble.
His number still isn't there. Useless.
Maybe that could mean that Lloris could be gone.
That's what I've been saying for the last few weeks. Like, are they just waiting for Lloris to go so they can give Galini the number one? The way he's gone off the pitch there, I wonder, does he know something?
See, if they do that, we would have to get in a third choice keeper though, Matty, because or a backup keeper. Alfie Whiteman's not good enough to be backup.
Yeah.
Don't take him down. That's great defending. Who done that?
That's Reguilon.
Reguilon.
Yep.
That's great defending by Reguilon.
Adam says with the €2 super chat, thank you, Adam. Says if all three of you stream in the away kit, I'll go Premiere. Look,
no.
Guys, will you get the away kit? Go on.
No.
You know you want to.
No.
You know you want to.
No.
It's such a nice kit.
It's not.
Cheers, Adam.
It's not. I despised our second kit and our third kit. I don't like the two of them. I've said this before. I put on the away one, I'm going to look like a marble. And then I put on the third one, I'm going to look like Barney the dinosaur. So it's just not really worth it for me, lad.
Marble and Barney the dinosaur. The answer to name two things that are better footballers than Aubameyang.
No, I just don't like how creative it's got with the kits. Just give me a nice, good old-fashioned kit. I don't want any of this, luminous, glow stick sort of design on my kits. I don't want purple and lime green in the kit. I just want a good old-fashioned, just a simple jersey.
Yeah, it's okay for that to be the third kit. I don't mind them getting creative with the third kit. That's what it's meant to be, but not the second. The second kit should be blue, or it should be black, or one of those. Oh, good strength by Lo Celso.
Here's Son. There's a bit of space on the right hand side of the box. Come on, Son. Son hits it, but it's absolutely woeful.
No,
he should have took that touch the first time out of his feet and cracked it instead of trying to.
Yeah, no. Not
right there, out of the feet and cracked.
Could have been giving it to Lo Celso, honestly.
It's a good block by whoever blocked it in the end.
Oh, it blocked. Okay.
All right, corner here for Spurs on the right hand side. Son's going to take it. I saw maybe coming out for the short.
Dyer to get on the end of this.
I hope.
Or Jaffa. I'd love it for Jaffa to score.
Yeah, a young Spurs boy. One of our own.
Only imagine the confidence of Gibbon going into the season.
I think he's looked great this game. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I think he's been brilliant. Nothing has really come down his side.
No, he's kept Tierney really quiet. In fact, a lot of the attacks came from Bellerin's side.
And this is what we were saying about
Dele Alli.
Dele Alli, unlucky. Unlucky.
What do you mean? How was he missed that? What do you mean? How was he missed that? What do you mean? He's got it in the half volley from 12 yards out. He's done so well to get that away.
No, Matty, he's had enough chances.
Marcelo, you can't expect him to score that.
No, he's had enough chances. He needs to score that. He's missed 3 sitters. You have to score that.
How are you calling that a sitter? What
No. Before that cross, he has missed 3 sitters. He owes us a goal. He needs to score that. He
does not need to score that. If he scores that, it's an incredible goal.
Yes, he does.
Marcelo.
Yes, exactly. He needs to score that.
Stop it.
Aglaya Kakaratis is in the chat. I just want to answer her quickly. Says, can't watch the match at a family function, but how's Højbjerg playing? Aglaya, look, first half, I'll be honest with you, looked a bit laboured, a bit quiet. Start of the second half, he came out, had a very good game, and he was taken off then, I think, in view of being rested for the City game. But we're playing some good stuff today, Ali. Skip has been brilliant. Dele Alli, I hate to say it, is actually, well, not hate to say it, but he's been good. He's been good, Dele Alli. Probably should have had a goal by now, though, to be fair. And believe it or not, Ellie, but Moon Boots and Sanchez have actually been very good, and Tanganga at right back has been solid. It's what we were saying about, he might not be the best going forward, but if you're using him as a defensive right back, it could work because, like we've seen with Doherty and Tierney, the last time he played, he got absolutely roasted by him. He hasn't got by Tanganga once today. So having that defensive right back probably will actually help us.
Yeah. No, I got to say, Tanganga has been really good.
He's been good defensively, yeah. He's been
Sanchez come off there, lad,
yeah? Joe Rodon's gone for Sanchez.
Welsh Maldini.
Oh, Reguilon. That's shocking.
No, it's a good clip. That's a good clip. I love it.
No, but, when he has the player over the line, just put the man and ball over the line. Don't let him cut back in like that. Just put the two of them out over the line. Kick the linesman as well if you have to. I don't care. Look, that's shocking.
Jacosta says, is Martinez to Spurs a load of nonsense? It's not any bit of nonsense whatsoever. It just seems at the moment that Tottenham feel they've agreed a deal, but Inter Milan aren't ready to sanction the transfer just yet. So there's a bit of a difference in what the two camps are feeling, but the bid has unequivocally been made. And it's certainly coming very, very close to Milan's valuation of the player.
And I just want to say as well, look, Spurs fans, I know it's a bit hard to believe, but all I'm going to say to you is look, just believe. Just believe.
Yeah.
The more we believe, the more something like Lautaro will come in. More players like that come in. Just believe. Allow yourself to believe. Start of the season's coming up. It's good time. You know what I mean? We get Lautaro Martinez in. Get maybe a Tomiyasu or another player in at the back. We're going to be absolutely cooking this season. So just allow yourself to believe that the deal will happen, my man. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But allow yourself.
Here's Saka.
Skip.
This guy's awesome. Honestly, I'm getting a poster of this guy and putting him on my bedroom wall.
Oh, man.
He does that. No poster.
That's not his fault. That's not his fault. Too much pressure.
Here's Kieran Tierney. Down the line for Saka.
Good defending out there, nice and quick.
Oh,
Nice.
Yes, Lucas. Oh, come on, Lucas. There's a many down. Oh, Lucas.
Oh, my God, man.
That was amazing.
I'm sure
showing it again.
On high road, he's still sliding. Woo!
Oh,
he's gone.
Slide straight into the buffet table.
They find Willie in there.
Oh, that was class.
John L. Schultz says Martinez's agent has said it's not happening. Yes, but Lukaku's agent said the same thing a week ago. And with Inter Milan's financial difficulties at the moment, it just might not be down to Martinez.
I think that you have to sell. That's why I think it will happen, Matty. No foul. Oh, get out of here, ref! This ref is a joke, man.
It's David Coote. What do you expect?
What a joke, man. That's not a foul. Never a foul.
I just have an image here that banner that the fans had when Saka was coming. I don't know if you can see that there. It says North London stands with Bukayo Saka and all players against racism and discrimination. That's very good there from the Spurs to have it up there. Absolutely love it.
Yeah. Look, he is a gooner, but he's a kid as well, and racism should never be tolerated.
Absolutely.
So, proud of my club.
As am I.
I'll go play. Referee.
That's a foul.
That's
a foul. Yeah, there we go.
Hit him, Jelly.
Just ask him for the jersey. You may as well just ask him, Bergwijn, can I have your jersey? That cannot be allowed to happen.
Not a yellow. That's not a yellow.
Do you see there? And then he went over to kind of square up with Dele Alli, and Ali just looked at him like, where are you? What are you doing here?
May as well give Maitland-Niles a saddle. Just let him ride him. Jesus.
Come on, lads.
Here's Eric Dyer.
Oh, moon boots. He makes me nervous when he does that.
I'm so confident when Galini has the ball at his feet, though. And I love that so much.
Yeah.
We're not used to that with Lloris.
Regular. Moon boots is starting to get a bit overconfident. It's starting to worry me.
He's getting ahead of himself.
Yeah, you actually think he can go forward and pass? How dare he?
Just one step at a time.
You just learned how to defend. Let's not push ourselves.
That's an easy pass, man. That's an easy one. My niece would have made that.
Here's Saka. Oh yes, Tanganga, brilliant. Dele Alli.
That's a foul. That's a foul.
Honestly.
Where's the yellow card?
WWE right now. Are we watching wrestling? This is a joke. No yellows.
No yellow. Completely break a play. We get a counter and no yellow card. Unbelievable from this referee. Unbelievable.
I'm expecting to see the Undertaker walk out any minute. This is a joke.
Here's Lo Celso. Lucas out on the right touchline. Feeds to Lo Celso. It looks like he's beating the offside trap there. He's in down the right-hand side. Son in the box. Bergwijn coming in back stick. Lo Celso holds it up, and it's a poor ball. It's cleared away by Colin Chambers.
How's this guy
Pepe does well to control that. Go on, Tanganga.
Oh, what an animal.
Go on, Tanganga.
Oh,
fantastic from Tanganga. Lo Celso takes it off him. Feeds it down the line. Tanganga gets a good ball. Down goes the defender. Someone puts it back to Son.
Yeah!
Come on!
Ronaldo! Son Messi! Son the Korean king! He puts it in! Yeah! Well deserved! Well deserved.
Oh,
what a goal!
honestly,
I love pre-season.
Come on.
Trying to bring us down the last 10 minutes and we go and do that to them. That's why.
Come on.
Tanganga, honestly, guys, I want to big up Tanganga. The way he went and won that ball back and showed he manned
100%.
up right there. He manned up right there.
That's a brilliant ball from the Celso there to Tanganga, just inside the right-hand side of the box. The defender's on his back and he falls over, pulls it back behind Son and takes a fantastic touch inside El Neni and on his left foot, puts it in the bottom corner, and Spurs lead Arsenal by goal to. Watch this touch here from Son.
Get off me. Get off me.
Watch it. Opens up his body, lets the ball run across him, and it's a brilliant finish with his left foot into the bottom right corner from 8 yards out, and Tottenham have a deserved lead.
Tanganga,
what a goal.
Tanganga right back. But like even the ball that he went and won to be able to get Lo Celso that ball back after Lo Celso's poor pass. Unbelievable play by Tanganga.
No, listen, you know what? Tanganga has to stay as well. Has to stay. There is no way you can make an argument that Matt Doherty deserves to start over this guy. like what's the argument? Like, come on now. You just see him do that. Just absolutely. Matt Doherty doesn't do that in his sleep, bro. You know what I mean? That guy was an animal. He absolutely
smashed them.
Bullied them, bro. Bullied them. Tanganga, I love you.
I'm sorry, short. I love you. Amazing.
No, but honestly, that's the sort of shithousery you love to see. The way I just can't get over how he
Go on, Tanganga.
absolutely plowed into Tierney to bully him to get that ball back. And then when the ball was played in, whoever was it trying to ride him on the back, give him a saddle again, and then he just shoves him off. It's like get off me, brilliant. And then delivers the pass to Son as well. Honestly, this kid has to stay. I haven't seen Doherty do any of that.
Go on, Son. Oh,
Sonny.
Sonny. How has he kept possession there? Out to Lewis on the right hand side. Come on, let's get 3 more. See if my score prediction is right. Ian says, "Where's Joe Rodon?" He came on about 10 minutes ago for Sanchez, so he is on the pitch at the moment.
I gotta say, guys, I haven't seen us play football like this in a long time.
It's been good.
This has been a fantastic match. I'm actually kind of hopeful of Nuno, man. This is like, I'm not saying we're gonna, finish high in the league, but I think it's gonna be a fun season at least. I don't think it's gonna be any more like Brexit football, and let's just hope we just enjoy the season at least. Yeah.
No, look, we are going to enjoy it. We always do. We even enjoyed last season, even though it was shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I enjoyed it.
Oh, we did, Marcelo. You enjoyed every single watch along. No matter what happened on the pitch, you enjoyed it.
No, I enjoyed. Don't get me wrong. I always love, doing a watch along with you guys. Whenever I can, I never miss it. You know me, Maddie. But I wouldn't say I enjoyed watching the games. It's
that's fair. That's fair.
And look at this. This is what I wanted to see. What happens if we go 1 goal up? Do we keep our composure, or do we just revert back? Send it long and everything. But it looks like we have good composure in the ball. And
that's why This is why the guy just gets overconfident. What's wrong with him?
Just as I say that, Eric Dyer just longs the ball forward and just loses all composure.
Oh no, not this guy.
No.
Not Winks, but Dave Mbappe behind him. Skip, unbelievable today. Unbelievable. He's been class. He has been class.
Would you say he's man of the match?
Yeah, I would put him up there between him, Dele Alli, and Tanganga, I would say, for man of the match today. And then Mbappe on.
Yeah.
Off goes
Sonny's had a decent game, to be fair. He's done well. A lot of
he scored the goal.
He loves a goal against Arsenal, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Tottenham's main man.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah. Good job, Sonny.
Here comes
nice one, Sonny. Nice one, son. Nice one, Sonny. Let's have another one.
Hopefully he gets 1 or 2 against City, Marcelo.
Yeah.
You need him.
Listen, look, he always shows up against City.
Yeah. Oh, Dele Alli, just take him down. It's at that stage of the game.
Yes, Dele Alli.
Good job. He's had a good. Listen, he should have had a goal. He should have had a goal. But he's had a good.
Scarlet. Takes it down. Oh,
first touch failed him there. Nice.
That's it. Press the shit out of him. Let's go.
What would you say you liked most from this match, Matty? That you think could be a positive sign for the future?
That we weathered the storm in that first half. We never, like, as much as don't make me regret that. Chance for Arsenal. He's useless. He's so bad. I don't know who it was, but he's terrible.
Is that Regulon?
Go on, Regulon.
That's a new signing.
Was it Nakonga? No, that's not him.
Take him down. Just take him down. Just take him down. 2 feet.
Come on, you can't let him run like that.
Through to Saka. Good save, Galini.
This reminds me, Matt. It was the same thing last week against Chelsea. He's just running by 2 or 3 players, and I'm sorry to say, but it always happens when Harry Winks comes on the field. And I'm sorry to say it, but it's true.
He's useless. Look at that. It gives too much space for Smith Rowe. Too reactive. And this is what I mean. You know, the difference between him and Skip. Proactive, reactive. When you get reactive football, that's what happens.
Jaffett's down.
No.
Not another injury. Come on, Jaffett.
No. He's our best right back, man.
No more talking good things till the game is over, lads.
Look. You know, as soon as Harry Winks came on, I just knew something was happening.
They're saying Lascelles was offside for the goal.
Blah, blah, blah. We scored. Get over it.
Well, that was a shit clearance, so that's on them. And then Tanganga, look at that. He sends your man flying like he's auditioning for the new Superman. That's brilliant. Well done, son.
Come on, lads. It's 4 minutes. Hold on. There's no way. Like, you got to hold on. Like, 4 minutes, you got to hold on.
It's getting to the stage.
No.
Well, Tanganga's fucked, or injured, sorry. So, I suppose we have to give Aurier. Have to bring him on.
Could have brought Mole on.
Yeah.
I would have honestly rather put Lavinia than him.
He's not on the bench.
Yeah, but...
Galini, he's so good. He's so comfortable on the ball.
It's such a change from what we're used to, isn't it?
I have to say, I've been very happy with our passing. You know.
Also, I was gonna say, I think that's the thing I look forward to most in the future. Yeah,
it's good to see us with the ball again. You know, not running after it. It's good to see us actually on it. And look, because last season, even when we did get the ball, we couldn't complete a 5-yard pass. You know.
No.
At least this season, we're mixing it up. We're going long. We're going short. We're trying things, and it's just great to see. I just hope we can really hold out here now.
Yeah, we have to.
It's getting to the stage now. No matter whoever's breaking, I don't care. Just take them down.
Yeah.
I do not care.
Get a yellow card. Poor Tanganga, man. He's got to be jinxed. I mean, it's...
Hopefully it's just precaution. I hope so. Poor guy. No, get out there. Oh, that is useless. Who is that?
it's again Winks. Every time we bring him on, it's just like he can't do anything. he can't, like, it's almost like we have a whole space left wide open. Doesn't it feel like it's like there's just too much space and that midfield. This guy's got to go. I'm sorry, Harry Winks cannot play for Tottenham. He is beyond trash.
Marcelo, you want to see the game he had against Colchester? Honestly, it was the worst performance.
I saw the game.
He nutmegged himself. Himself.
It's a joke.
How does he manage that one?
Come on, man.
It is true, though. Like, I know people say maybe it's a bit biased, but honestly, if you watch the games, when he comes on, we just fall back. Teams just run at us galore.
And it's not like they dribble us. They just run at us. They just run at him. And they just get through him. It's too easy. Oh, man. I really wish.
No, Aurier. What Aurier? Oh, that's shocking, Aurier. Winks, get in there.
Don't give a penalty.
Oh, well done, Aurier. Oh, Lord. Dyer, well done.
Well done.
That's a free.
That's a free kick, no?
Go on, Gio.
Oh, that's it.
That's
The
cute.
sense of love it.
Yeah. I think he's going to have a good season. I honestly do. I think if he stays fit, he's going to have a good season, lads.
I hope so.
I do too. I really do like the Argentine and the Spurs connection. You know, it's something really special, and I hope it goes on.
It gives us that bit of flair, but also gives us that bit of steel.
Well, also as a South American, I just enjoy seeing other South Americans, you know, and here it's a good feeling.
There's Cedric Suarez. Looks good.
Well round on the cover. Well round.
Along Galini.
How many minutes?
3 seconds left. And then added time.
And then do we get the presentation for the trophy then, no?
Oh, I have no idea if there even is a trophy, to be honest.
Oh, let's go. Ah, beautiful. Just waste time.
Yeah, just pass it around. Composure with the ball, lads.
Oh,
that's nice.
Notice since we got the goal, Delhi's back in his quarterback role.
Oh, that's it. Just comfortable.
Yeah.
You know, go all the way back
Nice
to Galini if you have to.
Yeah, make Arsenal come to you. Comfortable with the ball. You control the tempo. But I'm not gonna lie, this is where it kind of scares me. It's when the ball comes back to the defense.
No, just knock it to Dyer. Roden.
Dyer. He's gonna long it. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good pass.
Yeah, that's actually decent.
Let's go, Stevie.
Yeah.
Scarlett scoring here is the best thing that could ever
Anytime
happen.
today. Right. What does Daddy do? Keep on to it, maybe. Too many back.
Yeah. I would just keep on to it. I wouldn't even try to cross it.
He's
Don't
looking
lose
for a
it.
free
Don't
kick.
lose
He's
it.
looking
Don't
for
lose
free
it.
kicks. Yeah.
That's a free
I knew
kick.
it. He was dangling.
Oh,
his
he got
foot
it.
the whole time.
Go on, Delhi.
Watch the way he was running. Watch the
Yeah.
way he was running.
Yeah.
He was dangling his foot the whole time, waiting for it to be tough.
Smart. It's smart too. It's smart. That's
Do not give it to Dyer, please. Do me a favor. Yeah, that's it. Throw it away from him.
Dyer's going to take it. Why would you make him take a free kick? Like, there be so many better players out in the pitch. I'd rather Dane Scarlett take it than Eric Dyer.
I'd nearly give it to Dele Alli. He's been on form. I'd nearly let him crack it.
Oh, man, it's Dyer taking it. Like,
watch Dyer.
nobody wants to see Dyer. Do you know what? If he scores, I will happily be completely wrong. But nobody has ever seen a free kick given or gone to a game of football and, I hope we see Eric Dyer taking a free kick. God, he scored one against Russia and he had one saved against Palace and he thinks he's the best free kick taker in the league.
They're in the stand with the hands out waiting to receive it.
They're evacuating the stand.
Rip says he's surprised that I can get past the Argentine rivalry. Look, listen, you know, when he's a Spurs player, I love him. You know, like it's simple as that. But when, you know, they're wearing the Argentine jersey, you know,
You call them every name under the sun.
Yeah, I call them every name under the sun. So, you know, it's as simple as that. Listen, if Harry Kane played against us or Sonny played against us and you know, against Brazil, I'll be doing the same thing. You know,
Dyer takes the free kick. Oh my God, he's hit the crossbar.
Wow, that's actually close.
Sorry, Dyer. Sorry, Eric. Pam says Gillingham is my home team. Winks could come to Medway.
Wow, that was
well, look, do you know what, Pam? You can have him.
Imagine if he scored that.
Oh, I don't
after all the trash talk he said, he scores that.
That'd be hilarious.
that would need to be clipped.
Yeah.
I'll say this: he's actually better than Harry Kane, in my opinion, when it comes to free kicks.
Yeah, at least he gets him over.
Kane just hits the wall.
Yeah.
Blow it up, ref.
I think Jack Clark is the best of free kicks, though. Yes! Come on! Yes!
North London is one.
Arsenal.
Come on, let's
Never
go.
friendly. Never friendly. Trying to pass this off as a friendly. Never.
Oh, I love beating this lot. Oh, God.
Oh, it's my favourite pastime.
We could play Arsenal last game of the season to see who finishes 19th and who finishes 20th to get relegated. And I still want to beat them. Honestly. Yeah. Oh, I can't stand them. As we get your 30-second roundups of that game. Marcelo, we'll start with you.
Oh, we absolutely demolished them. I mean, it should have really been 4-0. I mean, yeah, Arsenal had 2 good chances, but let's be real here. They were from outside the box. They never really got inside our box. We always cleared the ball inside our box. I thought the defending was very good, but most of all, what I was impressed with was how composed we were after we scored a goal. We held on to the ball. We were nice and relaxed. Very promising. Very impressed by Nuno.
David?
Yeah, look, I want to say never really troubled defensively. Brilliant going forward. Standout players, Dele Alli, young Skip, brilliant. Tanganga, brilliant. Dyer and Sanchez were phenomenal today. Regulon, decent going forward. Look, get pumped for the season. We're fucking Tottenham Hotspur. We just bet the scum coming into the season. City next week. It's great to see Marcelo back positive. It's great to see Matty with a smile on his face. And people have already said, it's great to see me back smiling too. This is what we want this season. Come on, we're back. Players playing for the badge. Let's have it. I'm delighted we bet this scum today. It was never a friendly. No. All-round good performance. Aubameyang kicking fresh air as well. Definitely have to clip that with some circus music. Yep. Come on, you Spurs.
Listen, banter them. Just you see an Arsenal fan, banter them. They can say it's a friendly all they want, but it's not a friendly, and this hurts them.
FTV will be fun.
No.
Yeah.
We all be
FTV and chill is back, baby.
Come on.
Look, as we will wrap it up there. Again, crazy numbers in the stream. I think the numbers here are so good because people think this is a stream of the game and they click on and leave straight away. But we've had 40,000 people joining us throughout the duration of the stream so far, and it's still 360 left. So thank you to all of you for tuning in. We're on 221 likes. Let's hit that like button and see if we can get to 250 likes. And I see people saying AFT raid. AFTV raid.
Yeah, I just want to say, get over to AFTV and do a Matt Hayes raid on their watch-along, and just put in Kai's after it.
Yep.
I'm going to put the link here in the live chat. I want you to we're raiding AFTV. I want you to raid in there and say Matt Hayes raid. Matt Hayes raid, come on, you Spurs. Let's do it. That's what we need.
I'm already done.
Let me tell you, guys, it's really important that everybody here goes over, raids AFTV. It says Matt Hayes raid, come on, you Spurs. This is what we need. We have
Let them know. Let them know. North London is white. YouTube is white. We own YouTube. We own North London. We own London, bro.
Big up K7.
This is our
K7,
season.
I see you. They're on subscribers only mode, so you have to subscribe to say something. But subscribe, say Matt Hayes raid, and then unsubscribe. Is K7 the only one who's gone over? Oh,
no, I'm doing it.
Come on, 320 of you there. Get in there.
I'm getting
in there. Come on.
Do you know what? I'm absolutely delighted for these, and I'll tell you why. Because I see Spurs fans every time we play these people bow down to the Gunners, and we see where you're coming from, this, that, and the other, right? Never bow down. They're your rivals. So when we do, even though it's one win, when you do get it, make sure they know. Make sure they know. We have restored some order around here in North London. I am loving life.
I am too. And unfortunately, AFTV are on subscriber only mode, and you have to be subbed for 1 minute to say something. So I won't make you subscribe to AFTV. If you do want to go over, let them know. Let them know what colour North London is. It's the same colour as the wall behind me. For anyone who may be confused. But look, we will wrap it up there, guys. Thank you to all 40,000 of you who've tuned in to the 300 who are still watching. And of course, as always, thank you to David and Marcelo. Make sure to check out David's channel as well at the Irish Hotspur on YouTube for some more incredible YouTube content. And make sure to sub while you're here as well for a transfer roundup coming a little bit later on. And of course, more breaking news all throughout the week as Tottenham step up their pursuit of Inter Milan's Lautaro Martinez. But for now, from the three of us, as always, thanks for watching.
Come on.